Alright guys, welcome back to some more Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Today, I said it yesterday, today we are just doing Bleach. We're trying to knock it out before Friday. Yeah, we just want to get it done with so we can move on to some other stuff instead of just trying to juggle it. Next week, Days Gone Remastered comes out, so I want to be done with this by Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I'm for sure Sunday won't be streaming. Tuesday won't be streaming. Or Wednesday won't be streaming. Tuesday, I will be, and Monday I will be. I don't want to play Monday, Tuesday, this game. I want to move on to Berserker because, you know, I've been kind of slacking on it. And that's just because I want to get Bleach out of the way before Days Gone Remastered comes out Wednesday night. And since I won't be streaming Wednesday, it's going to be Thursday. So, I basically got today, tomorrow, and Friday. I want to get it done. If we finish it before Friday, wonderful. If not, then well. There will be 2 parts. I was going to try to do 3. But I think for my own safety, my mental state, and everything, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to take a little bit of the day for myself. So, that's what we're going to do. We're hopping in. We're still on the Visored arc, or the Visitor arc. Which is, if you're wondering where that is in the actual anime, it's the Rancor arc. I don't know why they called it this, but the Rancors are in this. So, we're going to do these 3. We're almost at 70%, so we're definitely finishing it in this part. We're going to do these 3, then we're going to work our way to the others. This looks like Rangiku. I could be wrong. Let's hop in.
Anyway, it's time for our tour of the world of the living.
I knew it. It was Rangiku.
So let's get on out there and have some fun, Captain.
Anyway, you say? I don't know about this. Why do I have to be forced to tag along on my day off?
Come on, I'm sure you already know the answer to that. To hang out with you, of course, Captain. You're always working too hard, toiling away all the time. I think you could use an actual break for once.
The reason that I'm stuck working all the time is because there's a certain lieutenant who always keeps on ignoring paperwork that comes their way.
Really, don't worry about it. Okay, now, let's decide on an outfit to wear. We've got a long day ahead of us.
Hey! Let go of me, Rangiku!
I'm very satisfied.
Good grief. Chill out a bit, would you? And learn some manners.
Huh? But we came so that we could hang out. Well, sure, you may say that, but you really can't deny that you were having an unusually good time at the arcade
giving any F's, bro. He is just so serious,
just hanging out,
and she just wants to be silly and not really
Do you think so?
take his seriousness.
Well, as long as you're getting your mind
The polar
off
opposite
things,
of what
then
he's
my
trying to
mission
do.
is complete.
Welcome! Welcome!
What's that? I have to say he looks awfully shady.
Hey, you! Hey, kiddo! Come on over
His
here.
name is Suspicious
Come join
Man.
me, and I'll rid you of all your troubles.
Yeah, I don't
What
believe
troubles do you mean?
Precisely. Look here. This
First,
is
to
called
make all
good
your
growth
problems
tonic.
go away. I do not believe
If you just
that.
go ahead and drink this all down, why then, you'll be inches taller in practically no time at all. It acts immediately, and it's only a mere 1,000 yen. How about it? Are you in or not?
What nonsense. Little tonic isn't going to do anything to make me grow. Wait a second. What if medical science in the world of the living has moved beyond Soul Society medicine?
Hey, Captain, I say go for it.
What? Really? Well, then I'll take one.
No,
Thank
don't!
you so
Toshiro, it's a
much
trap!
for your patronage. Now, if you'll excuse me.
This is not fair that they trapped my boy
Hold on, it takes
Toshiro like
immediate
this.
effect, is that right?
He fell for the
Why not
gimmick.
just go ahead and drink it now?
Huh? I mean...
Why are they not showing what this
Sure.
suspicious man looks
Here
like?
goes. All right, let's see if it works.
It's not gonna work. Did it work?
Hollows in a place like this? And we were having such fun.
Oh, he didn't get a chance to try it. I was like, did it work?
Yes, sir.
Keep your eye on the merchant and the tonic. Understood.
Alright, so it looks like we're actually gonna have a fight. Yep. Are we playing? Oh, we're playing Rengeku. We're not playing Toshiro. Okay. That's cool. So the objectives. Basically just completed in 90 seconds, a minute and a half. That's very doable. Let's go for it, I guess. Let's see if we can do this.
They ruined my precious day off. Hollows are really rude.
Ow, ow,
They have
ow,
no
lady.
decorum at all.
Guess it's time to clean up.
Yes, sir. Well, I will. Is that all? Take this. Here. Well, you see nothing.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Move out of my way. Slash. Where are you looking?
Okay.
That was
You're gonna attack.
disappointing. Here. You see nothing. Well, you see nothing. Look with this. That was disappointing. Look, take this. Here. You're mine. You see nothing.
Got him.
With that done, now you can try that tonic and...
Oh, God. The tonic.
What in blazes? What an unbelievable racket!
Please calm down. Everything's fine now.
Is it over? Hold on a minute. Wait, you're talking differently now.
That goes for both of us. Now, having said that, the liquid in that bottle, your tonic, is nothing more than mere mineral water.
Oh!
I knew it.
What?
Scam. I guess he was actually
That means
kind of smart.
drinking it won't induce any kind of growth at all. What do you think you were doing? Go on, explain yourself.
Oh.
Caught with his pants down, bro.
Oh, that's really too bad, Captain. But we got the police involved in the case, and that means nobody else will have to end up the way that you did. Wow, another good deed done.
Rangiku, tell me, were you aware of this for the entire time?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean? I say that we should use that money to go and buy some tea. There's a cafe that I want to go try out.
I will.
Huh? That is not what I expected.
I suppose I can hang out a little longer.
Well, let's go!
Hey, stop running! Come on. Dang it.
We leveled up. Alright. I think this might be Renji. I mean, it says Renji. So, it's a Renji mission. Let's do it then.
Come on. You really don't need me to buy something. Let's just get this over with. I want to get back to training. Huh? What are you doing? Hey, come on. What am I, a monster or something?
Huh? Renji? What are you doing here?
Yeah. Urahara asked me to take care of something for him.
Wait! We have to hide! Come on, Renji!
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you so strong?
Shh! Stay quiet! We'll be spotted!
Come on. Who's gonna spot us? Ah. Well, that's...
No.
We can't hear from here. Let's get a bit closer.
Hey!
We could just hang out and then go home.
Yeah, I guess so. It's my first time at an amusement park, so let's have fun.
Amusement park? Amusement park? Those two are planning to go on a date!
There's no way. Ichigo and Rukia? Even if you're right, even if it was a date, would that really be a problem?
Renji, you're wondering about their date too, aren't you?
No, it's not my problem. Where they go is their business. It has nothing to do with me.
You really think so?
Yeah.
No, you need to be honest with yourself. If you're curious, just embrace it and be curious.
I
What
mean,
the hell? Freaking Reggie.
Right? Then let's get going. Be sure to stay out of sight.
Okay.
Poor Renji. How'd you get dragged into this?
Come on, Orihime. I think this is about enough fooling around.
Wait! Look at that, Renji. That's an amusement park ahead.
Ugh!
After them!
Ugh! Whoa! What's going on here?
It's a haunted house that lets you experience the afterlife.
No, that was a real...
It's so realistic. Oh, just look at that building.
Why does he sound so excited and he's just actually
It
terrified?
has to be memories of a previous life or something. Whoa! What the...
Wow, that ghost is so lifelike. What an adorable design.
It was a fake all along? Huh. Scared me enough.
That's the fun of haunted houses. It's awesome. Wait, this isn't the time for that. We have to find Ichigo.
What? Did the power go out? Come on, this can't be real. It's just part of the show, right?
Please just stay calm, everyone. The staff will guide you all out.
Aw.
Yeah! What the... It's like a human avalanche! Hey, Orihime, stick close to me! I'm right here! Phew. We finally managed to get out of that crowd. Are you okay, Orihime? What?
Renji? I was just about to seriously flip out here. But it's you?
Sorry. Wait a second. What are you doing here?
Hey, don't steal my line.
The thing is,
Look, I don't know what's going on, but this works. Ichigo can be a real handful, so right now, I'm very glad that you showed up.
What?
Huh?
They're coming. Be ready!
Who? Ah, hollows.
What?
Okay. So we just gotta defeat the hollow as Renji in 90 seconds. So that's a minute and a half. Let's do that.
Great. It's been a while since I've hunted hollows. Okay, Rukia. Now let's get to work.
Oh.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. Zabimaru.
There stands. Yes, Jittery Sir.
I should have waited. There we go, there we go. I think that's it. Yep. We did it.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yep.
Hey, come on. Get up, Rukia.
Yeah, thanks, Renji. I have to say, I didn't expect that.
What? Did a fortune teller say I was gonna show up or something?
Don't be silly. I meant the hollows.
Hmm?
This internet, whatever that is, was completely wrong. There weren't any real ghosts at the haunted house at all. It was all just hollows.
Ah, so that's it.
What's wrong?
Look, don't worry about it.
Oh, there you are, Rukia. I was looking for you.
Rukia! Renji!
Oh, you're here too, Orihime?
Yeah, I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Yeah. You're both here to clear out hollows. That's great to hear. Right, Renji?
Glad? About what?
Nah. I think Orihime is just misunderstanding things.
Wrong about what? What do you mean?
Nah. Look. Hold on. When did this start? Since when have we been holding hands anyway? Is this the first time I've actually held hands with someone?
Renji, let's become Soul Reapers.
It's not like I thought back then. But to be completely honest, I didn't think that we'd ever be fighting side by side together again.
What's wrong, Renji? Did you get hurt or something?
Nah. It's good to see that you're safe now.
Let's go. Alright, on to the next one. I don't know who this is. It looks like a girl, but I can't tell, so let's just get into it.
Okay.
Let's see. I think they're gonna show me right off the bat.
Take some
It's
time
not
to consider what
Madarame.
you
He's
need to do
bald,
to
and I saw
speed
that
up your
person had hair.
techniques,
So.
and turn in a report on the conclusions you reach later.
Yeah!
I made it through the day. It's been several weeks now since I started providing training to the newcomers. I'm hated by the Soul Society, but they entrust me with their fledglings? Or that's what I'm supposed to think.
Lieutenant Kira, thanks so much for the lesson today. Your stories are all very practical and pragmatic, so they're a really huge help.
Glad to hear it. By the way, what are you here for?
Excuse me, I wanted to ask you something. I know it's kind of presumptuous because I'm a newcomer, but whenever you share your stories and anecdotes, you often talk about Lieutenants Hisagi, Hinamori, and Abarai a lot. But would it be possible to meet them in person? It'd be a real learning opportunity to get to hear directly from people who fought alongside you.
I see. That is indeed quite insolent. If you want to be able to talk with them and connect with them, then you should first prove your worth.
Forgive my...
That's what I'd normally say, but I do value your initiative. There are no guarantees, but I'll consider your idea.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, you want to invite lieutenants from other squads for some special training?
Yes. You were the first person who came to mind, Shuhei. I understand that you're quite busy, so feel free to decline.
No, it's fine. Even if some of them hail from different squads, the newcomers are our future, and as such, we need to watch over them.
You have my thanks.
Ah, do you mind if I invite another instructor? I have an idea.
Is it Hisagi? Are we playing him?
My name is Shuhei Hisagi, and I'm Lieutenant of Squad 9. I'm here as a special instructor for the day.
Oh, it's Lieutenant Hisagi. He's so dignified.
And we are graced by another presence today.
I'm Isane Kotetsu, Squad 4's lieutenant. Nice to meet you all.
Be on your best behavior, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very well. Lieutenant Kotetsu, would you tell us all about Squad 4? So Squad 4, unlike most fighting squads, focuses on support and supply?
Right. We're the most specialized support unit in the 13 court guard squads, and during emergencies, our job's to assist from the rear. So, our members are skilled in Kido and Bakudo, and...
I understand that you're unusually skilled with Kaido, are you not? Would you be willing to provide us with a demonstration?
Oh,
Smart tab. Hey, how's it going?
Then,
Relax. Take a deep breath. Your Kaido is far better than mine, Isane.
Yes.
Right. Someone was injured in training the other day. There you are. Now, just to let you know for future reference, it's not very often that you get a chance to have your injuries healed by a lieutenant.
Yes! Thank you! The honor is mine. All right.
I'm always impressed by your focus. Plus, your technique is precise and disciplined.
I'm afraid Kaido is all I can use.
Don't be so modest. Isane, you...
Even so, Squad 4 provides support from the rear, right?
My brother's in Squad 11, and well, he always told me that people in Squad 4...
The people in Squad 4 are weak? How dare you? How dare you?
Hey, keep it down, would you?
I can still fight, though. And, I swear that...
You.
Yes, sir!
It seems you don't understand what Squad 4 can do.
What they can do?
Yes, then we'll show you right now.
Hisagi,
Lieutenant
do you have any
Hisagi,
objection?
Do you have any objections?
I wonder if he does.
Okay,
he's
sure,
thinking about it.
but there's no way I'm going to let you show me up. I'm here representing my squad, so I'll give it my all.
That will be fine.
We got a fight. Izuru? Oh, I don't really like him. Okay, let's see if this works. Hit the Keycon move in a minute. 60 seconds. All right. I played this guy once. He was okay. I'd rather have played Shuhei over him, but it's okay.
Just as I'd hoped.
That sounds like sarcasm to me.
Oh, incredible! It was so fast, I couldn't see it.
So that's what 2 lieutenants can do. What a sight to behold. It's our lucky day.
Ow, 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 ow. Hold on. Let me get a combo in. Did I do the right thing? No, Nah, I'm getting my butt whooped. But thanks. Are you ready for that counter? There you go. Hold it.
We played long enough. Are you ready? Auto number 58. 10 run!
I need to do it one more time. Yeah, it's 2 bars of health. Usually the lower Soul Reapers do 2 health damage, unless you're like Ichigo or Chad or something. That's gonna land.
Let's go.
Crap.
Sorry. With this, Shaka, I'll cut through you. I'll catch you. Won't let how? I can still fight. That won't hurt me. Shaka, you won't get away. Too easy. We just stop. I know what. Won't let you walk. Don't underestimate me.
My guard, bro? Come on.
Still want more. Keep your eyes on me. That won't hurt me.
Please give up. How do you like this?
I'll cut through you.
That should not be allowed, or you... Got him. He's dead. Oh, I almost died. Thanks for the thumbs up.
Are you ready? Auto number 58. 10 run!
We barely did that. We almost died.
That's enough!
Nice moves, Izuru.
No, that was not nice moves. I almost died. That was
amazing.
bad.
Witnessing a fight between 2 masters?
What does this fight have to do with Squad 4, though? I don't get it.
I used to be in Squad 4.
What?
Do you see now? Just because you're in Squad 4, that doesn't mean you can't fight. Plus, Lieutenant Kotetsu...
Thank you. I tried. That was actually very hard.
Ryoka?
I could have done better,
Destroy
but
the
thanks.
Sokyoku?
Yes, that Ryoka.
Lieutenant Kira, it wasn't an argument. I just...
It's just a fact.
No.
If it weren't for Squad 4, there would have been a great deal more deaths as a result of that battle. You really ought to be more appreciative of their worth. Imagine going into battle without having them at your back. Can you picture it? You never know who you're gonna face off against in battle. Would you want to square off against Lieutenant Hisagi? You'd most likely be hurt if you did. But you'd also have Squad 4 there to help. The healing that they provide gives everyone a second chance out there. Without their support,
they're constantly healing people, so that makes sense.
Corpses. Remember that.
That doesn't mean they want to. What was it was a couple missions back where she's like, remember that we can heal you all, but like that one lady that came up and kind of like threatened us. She was like, remember, we can heal you all, but that doesn't mean we want to like heal you like every 15 minutes. You know, it takes time. Like, she was so mad that we were just like recklessly fighting for no reason.
I just wanted to
and she's like, if you,
for watching out for me.
like, it's not easy to heal you guys,
I'm the one who asked you for a favor.
because it takes so much time. So like, relax, like you can have fun, but relax, because we can't keep healing you. It takes time. She was just so angry, and
By the way,
and like everyone was like, yes, ma'am. Like they were just so terrified. Which I mean, yeah, naturally.
Training? Huh? Oh yeah, right.
Lieutenant Hisagi, Captain Unohana was the one who said that, right?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. To be honest, a little while ago I was asked to give you this chance, in order to try to pull you out of your shell a little bit. You're a fellow lieutenant and all that kind of thing. That's what Izuru said to me. He's worried about you.
Huh? It was Captain Unohana?
Yeah, there's some history there, so it rouses a certain curiosity.
I see. In that case, I'm very grateful.
Great! That's enough instructing for now, then.
Get some drinks.
Get some drinks.
A fine idea.
Guess that's one way of handling it.
Oh dear, I'm glad to pay my share.
Then the two of you can cover my tab. It's kind of been a bit of a rough month for me. Someone's coming.
There you are, Interim Captain Hisagi. We wanted to report in to you about the Serete Bulletin.
What? Got it. On my way. I'm sorry, you two. I know I invited you out. I hope you can forgive me for stepping away.
They're gone.
Indeed. Let us be off then.
Huh? Of course. I'd be happy to.
After you.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Kira?
Oh, yes. What is it? Smart tab, thank you. I try.
For everything. Now, I can...
This game has its hits or misses. Sometimes I'm actually really good, and sometimes I'm pretty dookie at the game. It's a hit or miss.
But I must confess,
the best to keep practicing and
insults at my old
hopefully getting the outcome I want, which is like obviously a good match.
More training is needed.
That's not right at all. You're a fine lieutenant.
You know, after the fight, I thought the actual scene afterwards would be kind of short. It's actually kind of long. I wonder if we're gonna have two fights in this one mission. That would be interesting.
I'd like to hear more about Squad 4, if you're willing.
Of course.
Where are we going? Oh, that was it. What? Really? Seems abrupt to just end like that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alright, so we're done with the character story. Let's do this one. Give me more power. I was gonna do the very bottom one, but let's just do this one.
The vibrating spiritual pressure. Just what sort of enemy is it? What could they be dealing with?
What's wrong? Are you that worried?
Oh, this one has Uryu in it. Interesting.
Do you really
I can't even play like
there's
that. I would have been
cause
dead
for
by now.
alarm?
Hey, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what's funny? Even though this game doesn't really apply because it's a different type of fighting game that I'm not normally used to playing. I play a lot of like arena fighters.
It's hard
Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal
I don't
Kombat.
see how dodging your arrows in this secret room made of
I play a lot of
spiritualized
anime
silver
fighting,
and
but
glass
they don't really have like pro
is going
tournaments.
to be able to do anything.
But I'm talking about like Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat. I'm really good at those. Obviously, you need to know the combos and stuff to be really good at those. Of course, Injustice is kind of part of that. I'm really good at those fighting games. So this one is not like in that genre. It's still a fighting game, but you can see why I fail a little bit with some of the fighting mechanics. I'm really good at those games. I did a couple tournaments for them like years back. Actually, when Injustice 2 came out, I actually won one of the tournaments. It was like a smaller tournament. I can't attack. Why can I not attack? Where's my bow? Hello? Am I supposed to just die?
At this point.
Oh, he can't move his arm. So, yeah, when Injustice 2 was announced, like a month before it came out, they like to do this with fighting it. Where are my bows? I can't.
He told me that if I kept dodging his arrows, I'd
what did I do? I can't attack. Is this a glitch? I'm gonna go back and see if it was like a glitch. So, they did like a tournament. Well, they did two. I did two tournaments. They did one at my local GameStop, which, yeah, no, this is real. I have no... I'm supposed to just survive. What? That's dumb. I won that one. That was pretty easy. Not a lot of people went. It was like 10 or 15 people, but they... I'm assuming they've only ever played Mortal Kombat because Injustice 2 played way different than Mortal Kombat. And they didn't know what they were doing. I got pretty used to the new combat in Injustice 2, so I was doing pretty good. I was actually doing some small but decent combos on them, so that's why I was able to win. And then I did another bigger tournament. It wasn't anything crazy, but this is where I ended up getting like a little bit of money. I got a copy of the game for free when it launched. I got a free standard version shipped to me, and then I just bought the Ultimate Edition upgrade later on digitally because I wanted all the other characters and stuff. But yeah, I got a free copy of the game. I got a shirt. This is Injustice 2. It was like it was green. It was like the Batman, Superman one. Love it. Love that shirt. I wear it all the time. That was a very, not like the very first tournament I've won where I actually won stuff. Other than like a t-shirt, but it was one of the bigger ones I won. And I got the t-shirt. I got like $200. It's just a small little bit. And then I got, obviously the free standard version of the game. And I was really good.
He got me.
I just had to dodge. This guy was just not attacking me whatsoever. But it was the most... It wasn't a lot. It wasn't anything crazy. Like, I didn't go to, like, a big tournament area where I got thousands of dollars. But that was, like, when I fully started getting competitive in fighting games, shooting games. That's when I did a lot of COD tournaments. I love fighting games and shooting games. They're, like, the #1 genres I play. Call of Duty, Gears of War, Battlefield. I love all of those. I have every game in the series for all those. I love those games. And I'm really good at them. I have every Mortal Kombat, I have every Street Fighter, every Tekken. I'm really good at them. Since the very first PlayStation, I'm really good at those games. So this is a different fighting type game. So I'm good or bad depending on the day, depending on the mission. But those games, I'm very good at. Like, I know they say, like, hey, if you're playing someone that's not used to that game, go easy on them. F that. No, my reputation is at sand. I'm not going easy on nobody. Nobody went easy on me. That was one of the bigger fighting tournaments I went to, and people were doing crazy. I'm talking about 20, 30 hit combos on me. They were out to kill me. I was just trying to have fun, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to win. Yeah, see, people just don't. You know, not everybody's gonna, like, I might be easy on them, but they won't be easy on me.
I don't have any powers.
I learned by adapting, you know. nobody was easy in those games for me online and stuff, and I had to learn to block. I had to learn some of them combos, and I had to learn to, like, sometimes wait, not attack first and wait to see what the opponent does, so then I can counter that and then maybe lead that into a combo and stuff like that. And then when I did that, that just became a normal thing for me, and that's how I got really good at these games. In fact, I got so good that I kind of applied it in life. Wait till someone does something, and then counter that with what you're going to do, whether that's a better option or a worse option. And, I mean, I know many people are just quick to rush into stuff instead of waiting. The best option is to wait for your opponent. I mean, like, I play so many fighting games. Like, for example, like the one I play on a daily basis, I've played since day one, is Dragon Ball Legends. That's a mobile game, but you will be surprised. If you attack first, you're gonna get hit first. You will be so surprised if you play that game. And you just wait, they're gonna attack first. And guess what? You can counter that, and then they're kind of screwed. But if you attack first, then you're screwed. It's a little bit more simpler game than crazy fighting games. But many people, like 90% of people, are going to attack. If you wait, you're going to win. You're going to get the first hit, which in most fighting games will give you like a bar to do like a special move or something. Or it'll allow you to dodge right into a combo and you do damage. Yeah, it is such a great strategy. Really? It is. But you'll be surprised how many people don't do it. So many people are like, I'm going to get the first hit. And they don't think to wait and see. They just attack. And then they're screwed. And they're wondering why they just got like half a health bar gone. And I'm like, if you had waited a couple seconds, you would have seen, he would have attacked. Now, sometimes I've come in a couple of fighting game lobbies where I'm not doing nothing because I like to wait, right? And the other guy, I guess he's the same way. He'll wait, and we will stand there for like 30 seconds, and we see the timer going down, and we're like, one of us has to move at some point. And I won't move.
So this cat was...
I'll like do a far range move, and I'll wait. And then he's like, oh, crap, I got hit. Because even if you guard, you're taking chip damage. And then that forces him, or her, depending on who it is, to attack me, because if they don't, they got chip damage, they're gonna lose by default. So you have, sometimes you have to wait no matter what. That's fine. I know it takes longer of a match or whatever, but like, you're gonna win in the end, and at the end, I think everyone wants to win. So you have to kind of bait them out if they're not moving like you, or if you can't bait them out, you just wait until they attack and then you go in. Because that is a strategy I use in a lot of fighting games, and that is usually what ends up making me win. Hell, I use that in Call of Duty with the game mode. What is it? What's that game mode? The one where it's a 2v2 or a 3v3 fight. 6v6, I think. It's I forgot what the game mode is called, but you have 2 or 3 on one side of the map, and that's a team, and 2 or 3 on the other side of the map, and that's a team. And basically, you have to wipe the other team out. So if one person on the other side dies, and he's the last, and then the other teammate is the last one left, it's 1v3 or 1v2, whatever. And you basically have to wipe the other side of the team out. There's no respawns. You do not respawn. It's just the whole team versus the other team. Is if you wait at the home area where you spawn in,
pretty tricky.
Whether your teammates kill the other team or... And this is if you're not good at the game mode. I wasn't at first. This is how I learned. Your teammates will rush in most of the time. If you're not good, stay at the home where you spawn. If your teammates get killed, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna come looking for you, and they're gonna find you there, and you can ambush them and take them all out. Or you can try to slowly inch your way towards them while your teammates are pushing so they don't die. Or your teammates are just so good that they're gonna wipe the whole team for you. Either way, you win, right? So I think it's better in many games to just wait and see how it plays out rather than rushing in. That usually will win you most matches. That will get you the W like 90% of the time, if you win. But I have met so many people. Funny enough, it's mostly Street Fighter, where we hop in the match and they're immediately trying to attack me, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna wait to see what you do. And then when they run out of super, or they're scared because I'm not attacking and they don't know what's going on, that's when I go on with my combos, and that's when I take like 80% of their health. And then they're really freaked out because they're like, oh crap, I'm almost dead. And I'm like, well, if you had just waited to see what I did, then we wouldn't be in this situation. You know, it's so easy. It really is. But most people don't do it, and that's how we end up in the situation where people are then like, oh, no, he cheated. I'm like, no, you were dumb. You didn't play smart, and you lost. Now you learn from that, and you try to do better next time. That's usually what I ended up doing, and it's really simple. But like this, I don't know if you've realized, like,
what
the very first part of this game versus now. At the beginning, I was attacking first, and I was getting messed up. Now I like to wait. The first thing I do when we enter a fight is I guard immediately, because I know they're going to try to attack. And yes, it's a CPU, but I know it's going to be like that online as well. So I try to guard first, and then once the CPU or whatever is done with their attack, then I go in. Sometimes I'll do one hit and see if they attack immediately. Sometimes I'll do multiple hits, and if I think I could get a combo off, then I'll go for the combo. But I like to wait, because if not, I've learned in this game, especially with some of the boss fights, they will kill you so fast. So you have to wait and guard first, or you're going to die. So, yeah, that's kind of what I learned, and it's not too difficult. It's just, I feel like people make it more difficult than it needs to be. Just wait it out. Be patient. Like, I know you want to win, but if you want to win, be patient, or you're going to die. Like, it's simple. It really is. I've been playing games for 24 years. I am 29. Okay, I don't look old. If you were to see me in real life, I don't look old at all. I take really good care of myself. My grandpa's 80 years old, and he still goes to the gym. He runs every morning. He's perfectly healthy. Never gotten like high blood pressure or anything. I want to be like him when I grow up. Like when I am his age, 80 years old, I want to be perfectly healthy like him.
How about this?
And I'm perfectly healthy for my age. And I've done like the most reckless stuff. I used to skate growing up. I've fallen on my back. I've ripped skin, had blood everywhere, and no broken bones. No sprains. The most I've had was a shoulder dislocate, which is so easy to put back in place. One of my cousins was a doctor, well, a training nurse, and she taught me how to do that, so I don't have to go to the doctor, because you will wait there for a long time if you know the emergency room. And yeah, I'm not dead. I've never broken a bone, never sprayed anything.
I'll do it.
I have a lot of scars because of that, but you know, perfectly healthy. So I was born with asthma though, so no matter what I do, I'm stuck with that forever. But yeah, other than that, I'm perfectly healthy, and I want to be the way my grandpa was growing up, because he inspires me to stay healthy so I could be his age, doing all the stuff I still love. And I want to do it for my future kids. So I'm not that old, but I have been gaming since 5 years old. So I've seen the good games, I've seen the bad games, and I've seen the ones that have potential to be really great franchises and stuff. Sometimes wasted, sometimes not. I have been playing for so long that if I was not good at games, or I didn't know as much as I do when it comes to technology and gaming, that I would feel ashamed of myself. I've been doing it for so long, I have to be good at it. I have to know how the industry works, you know? Like when I was younger, I didn't know. I didn't know anything about technology. I slowly learned over time, you know, college and stuff, but I never knew from the beginning. What did I do? I fiddled with technology. I used to take consoles apart, phones apart, and I would put them back together, and I would learn how to improve them. When I was in middle school and high school, I had my friends come to me with their old iPods, their old phones, and tell me to jailbreak them and basically help them get apps for free and stuff. And I learned how to do that. I didn't take classes, I just learned by fiddling around with them, taking them apart, putting them back together. I learned how to do that. I don't know how, I just did. And if you ask me to explain it now, I don't know how. I just do it, and it works. And that's the same thing with games. You know, you'd be like, how are you just good at games? Hey man, I've played so many, it's just like, some are similar and some are different. You just gotta, and it's not just the simple thing of just playing them a lot, no. You just really have to sit down, whether it's for a whole day or a week straight, 2 hours every day, and you really have to take the time to learn the game, or just enjoy the game. Not just like, hey, I just want to win. No, if you lose, that's fine. Just play and learn what works, learn what doesn't, and improve upon that. He's gonna get me? Yeah, of course he is. And that's what I did. I did that with a lot of fighting games. There was a point in my life, a couple years back, where I just, months on end, all I played was fighting games. Every now and then I play something simple to de-stress myself, because they can be very stressful, like a racing game or something, for like an hour or two, but not no crazy time. I was spending 12 to 18 hours a day, nothing but fighting games, just to learn the combos, learn the special moves, learn what character I like the most. Hell, learn what character looked the coolest while winning. And I just did that for months. I think I did it for like 8 months, almost a year. And then I had to take a break, but not because I wasn't really good or enjoying it. I just started winning so much that I wasn't having fun. I wasn't having fun. And honestly, those games are not made for that, right? They're not made to put so much time in and lose the fun out of it. If you're gonna lose fun out of a game, then don't get good at it. I'm being honest. Do not get good at a game and hope to still have fun, because you won't. Because if you're winning all the time, I know it sounds like fun, but it's not. Then you don't really feel like you have a competition, and it becomes really boring. So I'm good at some games, but every now and then I'll come across somebody that's really good, and I acknowledge them. And I'll lose once in a while. I will. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm fine with that, because I had a good time. Usually I'm winning, so I'll be happy that I lost. Which sounds insane, but it's true. When you're winning all the time, it's like, oh, man, I hope somebody will beat me, so I could say, you know what? I have a challenge now. I have someone that's better than me, and I need to beat them. Which doesn't happen a lot anymore. Which is sad, but, you know, you learn from that, and that ultimately is why I say if you're going to get good at a game, do not expect to still have fun with it. You will not. You will probably think, yeah, like I'm winning, so of course I'm going to have fun. Maybe for the first couple days or months or whatever, but over time you'll just be like, you know what, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it because I'm just winning all of the time. I unlock everything, I'm hitting every rank, and I'm not being beaten. It's just, there's no challenge, so there's no fun. And that's exactly how you will feel. So it's best to kind of pace yourself. Me, I was intentionally trying to learn it just to be good at it, and obviously win a lot. Not win all the time, but win a lot, right? Compared to losing a lot. And that's what happened. But then it drops the fun. I'm surprised he actually killed me. I should have went Awakening. It just happens, you know? Man, I used to win a lot of Call of Duty games back in the day. But I feel like the new CODs and the new mechanics for those games are so broken. I feel like they're more catered to new people. I've been playing COD since Call of Duty 3. I will not play competitively. Maybe, it depends on the game. With some Call of Duties, I will not play competitively, because I know no matter what I do, I'm not going to win. It's for new people. It's to have the new people win. The maps, the way they're created, the guns, the way they're made, are for newbies to be good at them, and the older people are just going to struggle. And I absolutely hate it. I don't think fighting games or any game out there that's competitive should be only towards one type of person. I feel like it should be for all gamers, right? And when you cater it towards one type of people, it kind of ruins the fun for the other opposite side, right? So like, if you make a game for new people who've never played the game in the series, then they're gonna have fun because they're good at it. While the old fans that have been there since day one, which you're gonna get most of your money from them, they're gonna start not doing as well. Maybe they'll start to hate the game, and then you're gonna lose that money. So, and then you're just gonna have a whole bunch of new people fighting each other, and then it's just a whole mess, in my opinion. And I don't think companies really think when they do that. I think they just think money. But then again, you're gonna make most of your money from the people who have been there since day one. So why ruin that crowd for some new people that have never played it? I'm not saying don't do new stuff that makes it easier for the newbies. Definitely do that, but don't make your whole game when it's like the 50th game in the franchise for new people. The people that are gonna buy it day one are gonna be the people who played all 50 games, you know? The newbies might be like, it looks alright, I might pick it up, but I'm not picking it up on launch. Trust me, I've seen it. I've been in the gaming industry for so long that I know how people think. I know how gamers think. That's why I think I would be so good for marketing some great games that usually get announced, because I can think better than a freaking corporate company. I'm a gamer as well as a person doing it for the company. So I can think on both sides, and I know what gamers want to see when it comes to trailers, when it comes to promo. So I would be the best for just like not just me in particular, but anyone who plays games or plays. For example, like me, I think I would be the best when it comes to marketing anime games, because I've watched it, I collect the manga, and I play them, right? So I'm not only am I a gamer, but I have knowledge when it comes to the anime and the manga. So depending on if you're like, hey, I want to interpret more of the manga in the game, I can answer that for you. Or hey, I want to interpret more of the anime in the game, I can answer that, because I always do both. And I've done it my whole life, so I'm the best person to get for marketing that, which you're gonna want good marketing if you're getting a good game. Chat is just cheating, bro. So, but they don't. They just they do what they think the fans want instead of, hell, I don't know, maybe ask the fans and don't just ask them and not listen to them. Actually do it, because like if you do it and give them what they want, what are they gonna give you? They're gonna give you their money for that game, because you listen to them. Actually, you know what's more funny is, even if someone wasn't interested in the game, and trust me, I've seen it, I've had friends that have done it, and I've done it myself. If someone's not interested in a game or a movie or a TV show, but they see you're listening to fans, they are more inclined to be like, you know what, I was never interested in this, but I've heard from the fans that it's a good franchise or it's a good show or whatever, a good game, and they're listening to the fans, I'm going to go give it a shot. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm going to give it a shot because they're listening to the fans and they're doing something that companies normally never do. So, out of respect, since they listen to us, I'm going to give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe I like it. And they end up loving it. So, all it takes is just listening to the people who are going to buy your product, the people who are going to watch your product, the people who are going to give it the time of day. Maybe listen to them and give them what they want. Since money matters so much to you, you'll get it if you just do that. It's really not that hard. It's just corporate companies don't think like that. They just want to do what they want to do, and then they wonder why they're not making the money they want, which is insane. But man, I don't know how they could like fumble so hard when it's an easy script to follow. And like I said, look, obviously this is not just like me. Obviously I'm saying me, but I mean anyone who is in this sphere, anyone who plays anime games would be really good at marketing. You know, anyone who plays it, watches it, reads it would be good for marketing these types of games, because they know as a fan and as hell what just attracts people, right? People love nice looks, you know, and nice explosions, nice battles. You know, people love funny yet serious yet weird characters. You know, like people know like the fans of these things know what people want to see. Not just new people, but people who love these series or games or characters. People know what they want to see. So at this point, I feel like some of these companies need to not like hire, but they need to get like an anime person, for example, like a really heavy anime nerd on the game that they are marketing or show or whatever, and be like, hey man, look, you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to this. We want your input on this. And they hear them out and they're like, okay, you know what? We're going to take some of those ideas. We're going to also shout you out because we wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for your help. Don't just completely take his knowledge and basically steal it. Give him credit, right? Or her, whoever it is. And, you know, do it and they'll see. Like, the actual fans and new people will be like, oh my god, they're actually following the comics, or they're following the manga, or they're following the show. This is awesome. I thought they were just going to do their own thing. Man, they really did a good job with this. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to go watch it. And it works every time. I'm not kidding. It works every time. when they do it, but they hardly do, and that's how we end up getting like a shitty product. Like, it's just crazy. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm just speaking the truth of what I follow and what I do. So I do appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot because, you know, the whole reason I made this channel was to share my love of gaming with other people. I already played all this stuff by myself. I always used to just play games just for me, right? But then I was like, there was a point in life where I'm like, well, I'm sure other people would like to see someone else's view on this, whether it's a game, a movie, TV show, whatever. And maybe my interpretation or review or opinion can make someone feel more comfortable with picking it up or watching it or maybe eating something, you know? So I made this channel to share that love, the love of gaming and whatever else I do, movies, TV shows, with everyone who decides to watch. And that will never change. I wholeheartedly just want to share my love of these things that I know other people have love for with the world. That is the whole reason why this channel was made.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it on my own regardless, so I ain't making nothing from it. I was gonna play these on my own. I was gonna have fun with them on my own. The only difference in this channel is I'm now sharing that fun and these games and stuff with other people. And that's the ultimate reason why I made this channel. You know, if I make money from it, then fine. I'm not looking for it. I'm just looking at sharing my love and passion for these things for other people. And that's why ultimately a couple months back I said I'm going to do some reviews for movies and TV shows. I'm going to start recording somewhere down the line, maybe towards the end of the year when I can actually get a really good camera. I'm going to start recording my reactions. You're not going to see what I look like. I'm a weirdo. I don't like sharing that, but you will hear my voice as well as my fiance's with some stuff for reactions to our favorite shows, our favorite movies, series of shows, series of movies. We're gonna do that, and I'm still working on that. And I'm just looking for the right camera and the right setup that works for that. But we're definitely still gonna do that. So stay tuned for that stuff. We're gonna try to go to Japan. I used to go all the time. I used to go 3 times a year before COVID, and I haven't went since. She's never been, so I want to share that love with her. And I was like, this is the perfect time to go back to vlogs. On my old channel that got deleted, I used to do a ton of vlogs, and people love that. So I want to put vlogs. So towards the end of the year, when we go out there to Japan, we're going to be out there probably for like 2 weeks. I want to do a vlog, and I want to upload that here, and I want to share that with you guys.
What's up, Hachi?
As well, because, again, the whole reason for this channel is to share my love of these things with other people. For anyone who's never been to Japan, maybe they like what they see, and they're like, dang, you made me actually want to eventually go there. You made me want to get a ticket there. Thank you. And that's the whole point. That's what I want to do. I want to share this love for people. And if they gain interest, then cool. If not, then that's cool too. I just want to share that with other people. And that's the ultimate goal for everything. No matter how long it takes, no matter how many people I bring in, I just want to share that love. As long as people are enjoying it, that's what it's all about. So, while also trying to keep a more positive community, because I see a lot of big YouTubers with negativity, and I don't really like that. It's okay to not agree with someone or have criticism, that's fine, but when it starts fighting and horrible language, I don't like that. So I do not want that. But I like that people could come together and have a nice conversation. I like that they can find a middle ground and just put all that aside and just say, you know what, I like your content, or hey, I never had an interest in this, but this looks cool, I might check it out, and just nice conversations. I know for me, it's very hard for me to talk to people. It's hard to meet friends, but on the internet it's so easy because you don't see the other person, right? And I feel like that's why a lot of people go on there. Not saying everyone, but I know some people come to the internet because they're afraid of going on the outside world and actually talking to someone, or they're afraid of it might not work well in real life. And the internet is like a safe haven to so many people. I know because I grew up like that. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I was scared that people were just mean and they were bad and they were evil, and I didn't want to share my kindness with people. I was scared. Eventually I opened up. I still don't have a lot of friends, but I think it's better to have a small group of friends and you know you can trust them than 500 friends and you don't know if any are going to backstab you or hurt you or steal from you or try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's better to have a small group of friends. And that's what I have. And every one of them I can trust. I know without a doubt they're not going to hurt me. I know they're really cool. I know they share a lot of common interests in me, and I know they vibe with me. And that's what I wouldn't change for the world. That is one thing I always want to stay true with, because that is a big part of me. But I also like to be to myself sometimes. I like to be weird. I like to be awkward. And I like to just stay away from people because people are scary. People are dangerous. People can't be trusted. So I go to the internet, and it's easier to express myself on the internet, and I feel like it's the same for many, many, many people, which I'm all for. If it's easier for you to talk to someone over a phone or over an app, then hey, it can be dangerous, don't get me wrong, but I'm all in support of it. If someone was to tell me, if my future kids were to tell me, Daddy, I feel more comfortable talking to someone on the phone than in real life, I'd be like, you know what, I understand. You do you. As long as you're comfortable and you're okay, and that's all that matters. And I feel like many parents will be like, go outside, hey, you're such a weirdo, and subsequently empowered her you're going to be alone forever. Let the kid be. If he feels more safe not doing it in person, let him be. Or her, you know, or whatever, you know. I feel like many parents just kind of try to push kids into getting out of their comfort zone, which to some extent is okay. But if they do that and then they're not comfortable with it, stop pushing it. They're going to grow to hate you. I'm speaking from experience. Me and my parents. They're going to grow to hate you. And they're not going to trust you. They're going to feel afraid because they know no matter what, they feel like they can't speak to you because you're not going to listen. But yeah, that's the whole reason this channel exists. To just share my love of these things with other people. And as long as I'm able to still do that, then I am so grateful for that. But you know, I'm not that old, but I've had so many experiences and stuff that that's where this wisdom and knowledge comes from. And if I could share that with other people and they could learn from that, then I'm grateful for that as well. You know, I wish I had that when I was younger. I didn't. I didn't have that from my family. I didn't have that from my cousins.
It's been a long time.
I didn't have that for most of my life. So if I could help someone where I didn't have help as a kid, then I want to be able to do that, and I'm grateful to do that. That is good. I'm glad to hear that, and I am willing to be your friend as well. Thank you. Such a nice comment. It is so glad to get good people coming.
Giku of Squad 10 stopped by too.
I don't even know what happened in the story. It's just I got a little emotional.
I'm sure that the story has already reached Ikaki by now,
you know, and I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Actually, we're all
because that's the whole reason behind this. So I hope you guys stick with me on the channel, and
well, to tell the truth,
you just can come along on this ride for me and just keep enjoying the content that I keep putting out. Gaming is going to be the biggest thing. There's no way I'll ever stop that. That is a huge, 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 huge part of my life. It is a huge reason why I am the person I am today, and that will never stop. Gaming and these great stories and everything is what made me the person I am today, and I wouldn't change that forever for anything. So that will never stop. Gaming will be a huge part of the channel forever. Obviously until I die. But that will always be the main focus. Of course there will be stuff added in. And you're free to like it or not, but gaming will be always at the forefront.
No. He was
I mean,
so badly that
I have real friends. In real life, it's just they're a little bit different than me, which is naturally, right? They work
cannot allow you
actual
to
jobs,
participate in the
where now
battle
this is
without
my
him.
full-time job.
It's out of the question.
And, you know, I'm always free, because I could just decide one day, hey, I'm not going to stream. And if they're free, then we go out and we chill. Or if my fiance isn't working, then I just tell her, hey, I'm just not going to stream today. We'll go out, we'll have a day to ourselves. Or we'll go watch a movie or stuff. Because not only will that make us have a good day with no stress and nothing, I could also use that as, hey, I saw a new movie, here's some content, guys, and give a review, which I think is also cool. I think in this day and time, not a lot of people go to the theaters anymore, unless it's something huge, right? But especially this year, I've seen a lot of smaller movies that I don't think a lot of people have seen that are actually pretty good. So I like to share that just in case someone was like, I was never interested in this movie because it looks like Dookie, but then I say it's really good, and I give my review, and they're like, you know what, I might actually go see it now. I like to do that. So, yeah, that's the whole reason behind all this. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's gonna happen this week. It might happen Monday, but a review for Sinners is coming. Me and my fiance are seeing Sinners on Saturday, so we will let you know what we thought of it on Monday. Most likely Monday, because I don't know if I'm gonna stream Saturday, but I will for sure not stream Sunday because it's Easter and me and her are gonna spend it together with our little kitty. That's our child, basically. Our cat. She sleeps around a lot. So we're gonna have a little fun with her and see if she's willing to play along with us. So me and her and our cat are gonna have fun on Easter. It will be our cat's first Easter, so hopefully she's excited. And
she's still just a human.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday I'll be streaming. Wednesday I will not be streaming. Me and her, we have a very busy day ahead of ourselves. She doesn't have a lot of, in my opinion, we have, because she works a lot, so she tends to rip her clothes here and there. So I told her we need to get some more clothes, so we have to go shopping. We need to get a little bit of groceries. We got to take care of some business on Wednesday, so I will not be streaming Wednesday either. And then that Saturday, next Saturday, is our cat's birthday. So we are dedicating that day to our cat, right? So we're gonna spoil her. We're gonna make it special for her. So I got a couple days coming up. I will always let you guys know if I'm not going to stream that day ahead of time or the day of because of something we're taking care of. Because I feel like it's good to communicate with people. So, yeah, that's going to happen. But yeah, so we are definitely going to always do some days to ourselves. But I think it's good to communicate that, where I feel like a lot of people don't or don't care to. And yeah, so Saturday we're gonna see Sinners, me and the fiance. On Monday, I think most likely Monday we will be doing a review. It will be during a video, so maybe it's my Berserker gameplay. We'll do a review for that. I don't want to just dedicate it just for a review because I don't have a camera just to get my audio. So I have to do it during gaming currently, and that's how it's going to be until I actually get an official camera and set up to where I could just do reviews. Thank you. We are going to have fun. She doesn't like scary stuff at all. And this one is a little bit scary, has vampires and a lot of blood in it. But I convinced her, and she's willing to go. So I hope she enjoys it. I know I'm going to enjoy it. It looks really good. I love Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if she will. She doesn't really like horror at all. But every now and then I'm able to talk to her and convince her to watch a scary movie with me. Even if she doesn't really watch the full movie because she's her head's in my shoulder and she's scared. But, you know, I appreciate that she takes the time to try and give some of my interests a shot. Even though she's not really interested in it, and I do the same with her as well. So I think we're gonna have a good time, for sure. We usually do, which is great. And I try to comfort her all the time because she doesn't like scary stuff. So I do. I mean, trust me, it was hard. There's another horror movie coming out towards the end of the year, the last Conjuring movie. I love all of them. She says they completely terrify her. She didn't want to go. I was able to finally convince her to watch. I said, this is the last one. Please, please. I've seen everyone in theater. Please come with me. Even if your head is in my shoulder the whole time, just I will comfort you. Just please come see it with me. And she was like, fine. But you are coming to see one movie with me that I wasn't interested in. And I was like, okay, fine. And that movie was Shrek 5. I only liked the first and second Shrek. I think they should have stopped at Shrek the third. The fact that they're making a fifth one, I didn't like. It looks okay, but she convinced me. She's like, if I go see this with you, you're going to see Shrek 5 with me. And I was like, fine. And, I mean, look, I'm sure it might be okay. I don't know. As I get older, I just feel like animated movies don't get me too excited anymore. They're okay to see at home, but to spend... Yeah, she's the best. She really is the best, and I'm very grateful for her.
Feel free to call me Hachi.
I don't like
It's nice to meet you.
wasting money on a ticket for an animated movie just to be disappointed that it wasn't as good as I thought. So, if they, like, for example, we wanted to see Moana 2, but we didn't last year. So we waited till it came out on streaming, and we still haven't seen it. We're going to, but we're watching a lot of stuff together. So, like right now, me and her are watching Daredevil again. Because Born Again came out, and she never saw it. So we finished Season 2 like a month ago, and we're going to try to watch Season 3. And now Born Again ended, so we're going to watch Season 3 and then Born Again. She's really liking it. And I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies with her, because she hasn't seen all the Marvel movies. And I said, okay, we're going to binge watch all of them, so you can get the full story. And she's been liking those as well so far. So we're watching a lot on our own. And don't worry, all that stuff will come eventually on reviews. I plan to do the whole Marvel series reactions with you guys, as well as The Walking Dead and its spin-offs. Gotham is one of my favorite DC shows. I absolutely love that. I have so many ideas for content, right? For movies and TV shows besides gaming. So those will be coming as well. I have also said, though, that will only be on Patreon. My Patreon is in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's in the description. If not, I will add it later. Because YouTube likes to flag that stuff. And I don't like to cut out certain parts because you don't get the full experience then. So that will only be on Patreon. I have the lowest tier because I don't care about the money. Again, guys, I just want to share my love of it with you guys. So I think it's like $3 a month, which is pretty accessible to anyone out there. And all the reactions will be there. The only thing that is going to be here on YouTube is the gaming, the unboxings, and the reviews that I don't have to show stuff for, so I don't get flagged, and like the vlogs. I might put the vlogs on YouTube for anyone who wants to watch them on YouTube, and I might put them on Patreon with some stuff that I can't show on YouTube, just because, of course, I don't want to get flagged, I don't want to get my video taken down. But if you're interested in any of that, definitely go to the Patreon. The end of the year, when we eventually go to Japan, that will be there. There will be 2 separate videos. I think I'm going to do both, because for anyone who doesn't, for whatever reason, have $3 a month to spend on Patreon, then I want you to still be able to see it and have fun with it. So that will be on YouTube. But anything that was done or said that I can't show on YouTube will definitely be on Patreon. As well as, obviously, the movie reactions, as well as the TV show reactions, because... yeah, I will definitely get it taken down. I know there's people that do it, but they cut out a lot of stuff. They cut out specific words, specific scenes, because YouTube, they don't like it, and it can't be shown. I don't want to cut any of that, because that ruins the experience. I want to show it all to you guys, and I can only do that on something like Patreon, where they don't really care. However, when it comes to gaming, certain games I can't do on YouTube as well. Like, the really bloody ones. I know people, like for example, Mortal Kombat, right? I know people still can do Mortal Kombat, and they usually just go black and white, so the blood doesn't look like blood and it works. Or maybe they make the screen go black for a second, so it works. I don't want to do that. It ruins the experience for me. I've seen people do it, and I'm like, man, I hate that. I get why they do it, but I hate it. It ruins the experience for me. I want to see all that. I don't want it cut out. I don't want it black and white. So I don't want to ruin the experience for anyone who's interested in that. So I want to do the full thing the way it was meant to be done. and I can't do that on YouTube, so that stuff will be on Patreon. I'm eventually gonna do my Mortal Kombat series, so like Mortal Kombat X. I can't do the older games because I don't have them on the older consoles yet. I'm working on getting all the older Mortal Kombats from the very first one up until, and like a setup that works for them all, because they're very bloody, and I don't want to show them on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged. So they will be on Patreon. However, I do have Mortal Kombat X, 11, and 1. Those will be coming later on, who knows when, but eventually they'll be coming. Those will be on Patreon only, so I don't have to cut any of the experience out for anyone. So if you're interested in watching those, they'll be on Patreon.
Maybe they'll become so reapers
what else?
when they manage to reach the Soul Society.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming, not just in the rest of this year, but in next year as well. I have so many different ideas, and I usually like to capitalize on them. I know they don't work well for some people, but others they do. I just want to keep putting out whatever type of content just to get different types of people coming in. And, you know, a lot of them will have the fiance in it as well, because she loves sharing this content with me. And I love having her here. And yeah, she's just so amazing. So yeah, I can't wait either. Trust me, I have some really good ideas that are working, so I can't wait either. But yeah, just I can't wait. So definitely check out the Patreon. You don't have to subscribe now if you don't want to. There's nothing now. But I made it, and it's the cheapest tier, which is $3, I believe. And there will be content coming soon. I think in the summer is when I'm going to try to officially get that camera. I should have way more money in the summer. Yeah, cool. Thank you. I super appreciate that. Thank you.
That's not much time.
For example, I don't want to completely spoil my whole plans, but I will give you a couple months of stuff that is coming. So obviously next week we got Days Gone Remastered coming out. I did not do the new Days Gone. I mean, I didn't do Days Gone when it first came out because a lot of people didn't hop into it. A lot of people were like iffy about it. Well, it's coming out. It's going to be on the PS5. It's going to be on the new Xbox. Let's move on to the next one. It is going to have better graphics, and it's going to have a story expansion.
That's good.
I have said before, Days Gone was one of my favorite PlayStation exclusive games ever. Like, up there with Last of Us and God of War. The story is so heartwarming. I'm a sucker for love stories. And the love story between Deacon St. John, the biker, the main character you play, and his wife, Sarah. Was it Sarah? I think it was. In that game was so emotional. It was so good. Granted, it took a while to get the full story, but I think that's what made the experience well. And then, at the same time, the brotherhood between him and his brother, I forgot his name, his biking brother, so good as well, so sad. And then the story between them surviving the apocalypse and how it started. So it's so well done that it should have done better for what it was. And the sequel shouldn't have been canceled. I hope that the remaster does so well. Me too. I love stories, not just in anime and movies, but in games. I love them. I'm a sucker for them. And I think it was really done so well. So well that when it came to PC, I got it on PC. I absolutely love that game. And it's getting a new story DLC. I hope it does well so that it gets a sequel greenlit again. Because it deserves it. It really does. I mean, for example, Until Dawn did a remake, right? And it had that extra ending where you can save Josh, which kind of hints at a second game. And that game did well, so I hope maybe in the next 3 years that we get a second game announced for Until Dawn, because that game was an underrated horror game, one of the best horror games that I've ever played. The stories and everything in there was so great. And the multiple endings. And I love the characters all so well. The only one I hated was Emily. No one likes Emily. We don't talk about her. But yeah, Days Gone Remastered, you will see a playthrough for that. Hopefully I can start it when it comes out. If not, it will come out though, but it comes out next week. In May, we've got Doom Eternal I'm doing for you guys. I was waiting till it comes closer to Doom the Dark Ages, which is, I believe, the 14th or the 17th. So we're going to do Doom Eternal the first week of May.
And would you
like nobody likes her. Nobody likes Emily. But you're going to see a playthrough for Doom Eternal. I already did Doom 2016 on my channel. So watch that before Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, we're going to do the first week of May. Once we finish that, we are going to hop right into Doom the Dark Ages. And then towards the end of May, I think it's May 30th, we have Lost Soul Aside. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was a mobile game that got the console treatment. It's a completely different game from the mobile game. It's not the same, it doesn't have the same story, but it was a mobile game that did so well that they made it into a console game, and it looks fantastic. It looks like Final Fantasy cross anime. Any crazy anime out there, it looks over the top. The fighting looks good. The fighting is an action RPG, so it's like Devil May Cry fighting, which I absolutely adore. I love the Devil May Cry fighting, as well as the new Final Fantasy VII Remake combat. It's kind of like a mixture of that. It looks so well, so that will be coming in May as well. And then we also got Fairy Tail 2 is still coming. And then in June we've got the Nintendo Switch 2, which you guys will definitely see an unboxing for that, and you will see some gameplay for Mario Kart World. I'm super excited for that. Donkey Kong I'm going to wait on because that is way too close to Switch 2, and the Switch 2 is going to be very pricey, so fortunately you won't see Donkey Kong until a bit later, but you will be, because I haven't seen a Donkey Kong game in a while, and I'm excited for it. You will see some Kirby Air Ride 2 next year because I have loved the first game and I'm so excited for a sequel. You will see a ton of content for Switch 2 when it comes to big games. If they announce a new Smash, you will see content for that. I might go back and do some more Smash games. I might do Smash Ultimate on the Switch 2 and let you know how it runs. I've played a ton of Smash Ultimate. I've won a couple tournaments for Smash Ultimate. I love Super Smash Brothers, so you will see content for that. You'll see content towards the end of the year when it comes out for the new Pokemon game. I have been playing Pokemon since the Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance.
Yes, sir.
I've played every Pokemon game. I absolutely love Pokemon. It holds a place in my heart, from the anime to the books to the games to the show. I absolutely love it. So expect that. Who knows? Maybe if you're lucky, I will do content for the older Pokemons. Who knows? Do you know any anime game for a tablet? Yeah, they got a lot of mobile anime games. There's Jujutsu Kaisen. That one's pretty good. They got a couple of Naruto. Those are pretty good. They got a couple Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Legends is my favorite. And if Dragon Ball Legends isn't your type of fighting game, they have Dokkan. I know a lot of people that love Dokkan over Legends, and I know a lot of people that love Legends over Dokkan. I'm a Legends fan. I do like Dokkan, but I just love the way they do Legends better. So those are two of the best Dragon Ball games on mobile. They have a new My Hero that came out a couple months back. That is pretty good. They have Solo Leveling. I know a lot of my friends love that one. That mobile game is good. Funny enough, that is getting a console port this year. So if you don't want to play it on mobile, it will be on console this year. They're announcing a Kaiju number 8 game for PC as well as console this year, and it will be on mobile, so stay tuned for that. They've got The Division on mobile. That's a good game. And then they've got, obviously, like Call of Duty on mobile as well. That's pretty good. I'm trying to think of any other anime. I think they have a Hunter x Hunter game. It's not that good, to be honest, though. Trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. To be honest, and it's really sad. I wish they would make more anime games for mobile. They don't. And if they do, most of the time they're kind of bad. There are very few that come out and they're good, but there were a lot that come out and they're bad. So the Solo Leveling one is good. I have that on my phone. I play that a lot. I love that. Dragon Ball Legends is good. I have that on my phone. I've been playing that for 8 years now, or 7 years, because the 7th anniversary starts this year in May. I'm super excited for it. I'm already saving up my coin for whatever new characters they introduce. Yeah, I don't play a lot of mobile games, but I do mobile game. And when I say mobile game, I play on my Steam Deck or my ROG Ally. So you basically play Steam games on there. I absolutely love them. My friend, funny enough, was trying to pick up a Steam Deck a couple weeks ago, and I told him, don't. I said, pick up the ROG Ally.
Hold on.
I have both, right? And I like both of them. The only problem I have with the Steam Deck is I ended up getting 6 games, right? That didn't work on Steam because when you try to boot it up on Steam, the game has an anti-cheat, and the only way to bypass it is with Windows. So you'll either have to buy something separately to download it onto Windows, to download Windows on your Steam Deck, which is a whole process. Trust me, it takes like 20 minutes. And I know a lot of people don't want to waste 20 minutes doing that. But it's the only way to run the game because it won't run through Steam's client. It will constantly shoot you out the game. And then you bought the game and wasted your money for it to not to work. So get the ROG Ally is what I told him. I have the ROG Ally X with a 1 terabyte. Its standard launcher is Windows. If you download Steam, you can download it and it will ask you, do you want to launch with Windows launcher or Steam launcher? Okay. For anyone wondering that doesn't know, if you buy a Steam Deck or even Steam PC, some PCs it won't work on. If you buy any of the new Call of Duties, I'm talking about Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2 2022, or Modern Warfare 3, or Black Ops 6, they will not run on most PCs, and they will not run on any Steam Deck unless you have Windows, because of the stupid Ricochet anti-cheat. I wish I had known that before I bought them. I got them all on a sale, and they didn't run. The only one that ran on my PC was Cold War. All the others wouldn't, because of the anti-cheat. So, when I got my ROG Ally, I booted up, they worked immediately. I was able to play the story, I was able to play the multiplayer, and they worked perfectly fine. Because the ROG Ally, its main launcher is Windows, whereas with Steam Deck, it's not. So they won't work. Another couple games that didn't work was God of War Ragnarok, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Those did not work on my Steam Deck either. They would boot up, I could play 10 minutes, but they'd shoot me out immediately. And it would say, system error, whatever. That was because the Steam Deck. Not just because the Steam Deck wasn't capable of running it, it was. Because it worked on my PC for a little bit too, and it did the same thing, it shot me out.
Please
stay still, Ichigo. The programming in it wasn't able to run the game. It shouldn't have booted up in the first place, but it did for a short time and then shot me out. On my ROG Ally, it boots up. I never have a problem because of the window-based launcher. So I recommend anyone who wants to pick those up to get the ROG Ally X. I don't know about the Legion Go. I don't own one. I haven't tried it, so I do not know. But what I have heard is it works just like the ROG Ally. It's a little bit cheaper though, so if you're looking for the cheaper option, there's that. But yeah, I don't recommend the Steam Deck unless you're only going to play single-player Steam games. You'll see. For multiplayer, I know it works with a lot of multiplayer games, but I recommend the ROG Ally. It's just like the Steam Deck. Hell, it's just as expensive. Unless you want a little bit more space, then it's a little bit more expensive. And guess what? It plays the same games. You can still download Steam, and it works perfectly fine. Since I've gotten my ROG Ally, I have not played my Steam Deck. So take that for what you will, but I recommend the ROG Ally over the Steam Deck. Steam Deck is good though, if you're just playing single-player games. If you're going to play AAA games like Spider-Man 2, it won't run on the Steam Deck. If you're going to play Ratchet & Clank, God of War Ragnarok, they will not run on the Steam Deck. The GPU is not strong enough. But they might run on a high-end PC if you have one. But they run perfectly on my ROG Ally, so if you want to play those games, get them on ROG. Hey, I am very smart, I am, but I also do my research before getting into this stuff. I've learned that over the years to do that. So, I mean, I just recommend anyone do your research. We're playing as Ichigo Kurosaki, his Bankai. We're fighting Grimjaw. Let's beat him in 75 seconds. Let's try to do that. It's a minute and 15 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. But yeah, so, you know, I know a lot when it comes to gaming and technology because I learned so much over the years growing up. And I like to share that with people because I know there's a lot of people that just get into gaming or technology and they don't know a lot about it and they'll be taken advantage of. And I don't like to see that because it really is a shame. And I hate to see people get taken advantage of like that. So, damn, he is doing some crazy damage. But yeah, so, yeah, anytime I can share that with people, I try to. But yeah, it's just, man, gaming is changing. So yeah, for example, that was content for May, content for June. There are a couple games in June. I'm trying to think. Off the bat, the only one I can think of is the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. I did do Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach as well as the Ruin DLC on my channel, so if you want to check that out, then please do. I love that game. And I do like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I've been learning a lot more about the lore I have played other Five Nights at Freddy's games, not on the channel. I'm looking at getting the older ones so I can do it for you guys. But the one that comes out in June is The Secrets of the Mimic, so you will see content for that. I'm trying to think what else is June. Other than the Nintendo Switch 2 in that game, I don't think there's really anything else coming in June. There's Death Stranding 2, but I haven't beat the first Death Stranding, if I'm being honest, so I'm gonna wait out on that. That will come later, though, because I am interested. I just haven't finished the first game, so I'm not gonna pick it up immediately with everything that's coming out. Trying to think, what else is in June? Well, Killing Floor 3 was supposed to come out in this month, and it got delayed. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to do that for the channel, but when it does come out later this year, because it was delayed to later this year, you will see that. I played a ton of hours of Killing Floor 2 on my PS4, and when I say a ton, I literally mean like 400 hours. I know, that's a lot. I love that game, so you will definitely see Killing Floor 3 when it comes out on the channel. In August, there is the new Mafia: The Old Country. You will see that game. In September, there's Borderlands 4. You will see that game. In July, there's Hunter x Hunter, Nen Impact. Oh, June, Mind's Eye. It's kind of, it looks a little bit like GTA, kind of. It's open world, you can get cars, it has a great story. I'm gonna pick it up, it looks really good. So that's in June.
Even with that power of yours, you couldn't beat me in the end.
July is the new Demon Slayer game. I did the first one on my channel, check that out. So expect the second one. Eden Zero is the first Eden Zero anime game to come to console. It comes out in July as well. July is huge for 3 anime games, so expect that. And then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 Remake will be in July as well. Stay tuned for that. Ghost of Yotei is rumored to be late July, early August. It's been leaked, so we're just waiting on PlayStation to announce it. You will see that on my channel. I think I did Ghost of Tsushima on my channel, and I love that game, so expect that. Hell is Us looks interesting to me. That comes out in September. I might do that if I pick it up. If not, it will come out later. I do want to do that because it looks good. I just don't know if I want to buy it on launch. Little Nightmares 3, I might do that. I don't know. I don't know if I've done the first or second on my channel, but I've played both games and I absolutely love them, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I will. Dying Light. I haven't done Dying Light on the channel. I'm thinking I might.
With you
I don't know about Dying Light 2, though. Dying Light 1 is one of my favorite open world zombie games ever.
What are you? Are you with them?
Sorry, I have a text real quick, guys.
Then what are you?
But yeah, they're doing Dying Light the Beast. It's an open world zombie game, is what it is. It's very fun. Like if you played Dead Island, it's by the same people that played Dead Island, except Dead Island is more simple and cartoony, where Dying Light is more serious and beautiful. Like the graphics are so realistic, they're so great. The crafting, everything is so much better, and it has parkour. But Dying Light is amazing. The first one is so a huge part of my heart. I love that game. The second one, I like the combat, the weapons, and the parkour. I do not like the story. It is trash. It could have been way better. But they're doing The Beast, which is a DLC for anyone who owns the Ultimate Edition of Dying Light 2, which you can't buy anymore, unfortunately, so you'll have to buy Dying Light the Beast separately. It's a DLC, but it is free for anyone who owns the Ultimate Edition of Dying Light 2. If not, you have to buy it separately. It is going to be kind of expensive separately. It's, I think, $30 or $40. I think they announced that a while back, the price. But there's no date. They just said the summer. I'm expecting it to be late June, early July. It's an expansion, but it's also its own game. But yeah, it's going to be pretty long. I don't remember how long they said, but it's going to be a long game, and I think it's worth it for the price. And if you own the Ultimate Edition for Dying Light 2, you might as well pick it up. It looks amazing. It's bringing back the fan-favorite character from the first game, Kyle Crane, which we thought died, so that's going to explain a huge story of what's going on. And he's the main character again, and we have more evolved zombies and more cool weapons, and hell, it's Kyle Crane, so the fans can't wait to see what happens with that. I will be doing that. I don't know if I want to do the first 2 games before that comes out, but I do want to do that because I love Kyle Crane from the first game, and I love Dying Light. Like I said, it holds a special place in my heart, but it doesn't have a date yet, so that is unfortunate. And that's pretty much it for what is announced currently, or leaked, or rumored. Nothing else currently, but if you want to delve into rumors and stuff of what's to come that doesn't have an official date yet, GTA 6, I don't know if I'm gonna get that day one. But I do want to do that for the channel when I eventually do get it. And what else? I think that's it. That hasn't been announced yet. It's been announced, but just with no release date. So tons of content coming. Definitely stay tuned for all that if you are excited to see that. And then obviously reviews, unboxings, and then towards the end of the year, when we have the plan set, you will definitely see a vlog for my trip to Japan with the fiance. So we are excited for that, and we hope you guys will join us for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, but tons of content coming. I hope you guys are excited. I know I am excited. She is excited. Yeah, I kind of want to keep ramping it up as stuff comes out. And everyone knows towards the end of the year, every year, it's busy for gaming and movies and stuff, so stay tuned for that.
Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Because I can't wait to share that with you. As far as reviews, right, because I did mention reviews. So, I'm going to list the reviews that are coming. Whether they're going to be actual reviews or reviews with gameplay, I don't know yet. But reviews that are coming are Sinners next week. We're going to see, well, not next week. On Saturday, we're going to see Sinners, but you can expect it on Monday. The following week, we're figuring out a date. Until Dawn, it's based off of the video game. They're making a movie. That comes out the 25th. As well as Accountant 2. I have seen the first Accountant, and I love it. She has not. We are going to rewatch it, just so I can remember what happened, and so she can see it for the first time. We're going to watch it on Saturday after we come back from Sinners, so expect a review for her. Expect a review for the first one as well as the second one when we watch it, because she hasn't seen it. And for me, expect the review on the second one, and expect Until Dawn. She's going to see Until Dawn with me as well, so you can get her review as well for that. What the hell, I'll give you my review on the first one as well. It's more of a re-review, because I already loved the first one, but I do not remember too much of what happens in it, so I'll just recap it with you guys. Why not? And that's April. May, oh my god, May is huge for movies. Expect a review on Lilo and Stitch. I love the old Lilo and Stitch, so I'm excited for the live action. Expect a review on Thunderbolts. We did see, I love horror, yes, I really do. Horror genre is one of my favorite genres. It's mostly horror and action. I do like comedy and other stuff, but horror and action movies and TV shows are my favorite. So expect a review for Thunderbolts. We did see Captain America. We actually really enjoyed it. Did we think it was the best Captain America? No, but we did enjoy it. We are excited for Thunderbolts. Me and her are really excited for Thunderbolts. The trailers look good for that. I am not too excited for Fantastic Four. I don't know how she feels about it though, but we're gonna see those, so expect reviews for Thunderbolts in May and in July or June for Fantastic Four. expect a review for Karate Kid Legends, because I know a lot of martial arts and I love martial arts movies and TV shows, so expect a review for Karate Kid Legends. And then, fun fact, eventually we will be doing reactions with you guys for the original Karate Kid movies as well as Cobra Kai. So stay tuned for that. But for now, expect a review for Karate Kid Legends in May. It's May 30th, I believe. And then there's another movie in May. She knows nothing about it. She hasn't seen the franchise, but it's the last movie in the franchise. I've seen all of them. I love them. So, what am I talking about? Expect a review for the last and final, hopefully, maybe they're lying to us, Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning. That's what it's called. I saw the last one last year and I loved it. Well, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. They delayed it a year. But was it Dead Reckoning? I think so. I loved it. It was really good, and I liked the cliffhanger. So, yeah, this one comes out I think the same day as Lilo and Stitch. So we're gonna try to see both back to back. But yeah, the Final Reckoning. I'm excited to see how they wrap up Tom Cruise in this movie. But yeah, stay tuned for that as well. So May has like 4 huge movies. So stay tuned for all those. June, I think Fantastic Four is in June. I don't know what else is in June, but expect that. And then anything else that comes out, expect that. Expect a review for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We are seeing that. That's December 5th. We are huge Five Nights at Freddy's fans, so expect that. Expect a review on How to Train Your Dragon, the live-action remake. She got me into watching the movies, and I love them, so we're going to see the remake. That is in June, actually. I just remembered that. And expect a review for the last and final Conjuring. Eventually, later with the other movies, we will do reactions for those with you guys, so expect that. Yeah, tons of content coming. Just stay tuned. Me and her are both excited to share those with you guys. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Until we get more news on anything else, I will keep you guys updated. But those are the huger things coming out in the next couple months. And by next couple months, I mean like 3 to 4 months. So, huge stuff coming soon. So, I hope you guys are excited as I am to watch the content, as I am to share it with you guys. We are almost done with this arc. We are, what, 91%? Yeah, so these last 4 are the it for arc. I'm liking how they're putting the story in the game so far, so that is pretty cool. This is the most I've talked in a while. My jaw actually hurts. But yeah, stay tuned for all that stuff, guys, because I am so excited to share it with you. It has been a long time coming. I've stayed silent for a while on some stuff, but I kind of spilled the beans now. Those are all the stuff to stay tuned for. If you're excited for any of those stuff,
Don't you get it?
stay tuned. I am planning some other series that I haven't announced yet. I'm going to announce them now. What the hell, right? I plan to do somewhere, whether it's this year or next year, I want to do Persona 5 Royal as well as Strikers. Those Persona 5 got me into Persona. I've been enjoying Persona 4. I love Persona 3 Reload. I want to do Persona content eventually, because 5 and 5 Strikers were my favorite. So I want to do that for the channel eventually. So if you're excited for that, stay tuned. I want to eventually do a series for Borderlands. I want to do all the Borderlands games, hopefully before Borderlands 4 comes out. That comes out in September, so hopefully I have enough time to do that. I don't know about all the DLC, because that will be a lot of time, but I do want to do the Borderlands series for you guys, for anyone who hasn't played it, so you can experience it with me. I love Borderlands. I've played all of them. 3 was my favorite. 3 got me into Borderlands. And then I loved Borderlands 3 so much that I went back and I bought all the other Borderlands games and I played them. And I love them. Not as much as 3, but I love them. And 4 looks balls to the wall crazy, so I'm excited for Borderlands 4. So I do want to do a series playthrough for you guys on that.
You're gonna have to be way quicker than that.
Of course. Hey, man, I feel like if someone's putting the time to put a message out there, in your content, in your channel, like, why not respond to it, right? Like, I feel like that's easy. I know a lot of people don't do it, so you are welcome. Thank you for messaging. Thank you for sharing your comment, and thank you for being here. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. So, yeah, no worries. But yeah, I do want to do a Borderlands series for you guys. Hopefully before Borderlands 4. If not, then maybe a little bit later on. But I do want to do it. And then some other stuff. I don't know what else. Still trying to figure out. What? Well, hold on. I'm getting clapped. I have to send a message real quick, guys. Okay, sorry. I had a message that I had to respond to. It was kind of important. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot coming that is just new, but old stuff that I wanted to share with you guys in the channel. So stay tuned for all that. I'm super excited at how much attention the channel has gotten recently from not just subscribers, but like comments and engagement. You know, a couple weeks back I had someone come in during my Assassin's Creed Shadows playthrough and help me with something I was stuck with. They gave me info on how to pass the mission. They gave me info on how to do upgrades better, and they were just so nice and helpful, and I appreciate that. And I've been getting a lot of nice conversations happening in the comments lately, not just with Bleach, but with other games, and I love that. And now with Smart Tab, thank you. I love the engagement. I love the nice conversations. I love people coming in and just enjoying the content. That puts a smile on my face.
Captain!
It lets me know that what I'm doing is appreciated, and I really thank you guys for all that. I really do. It means so much to me, you have no idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep up the good work that I've been doing, and I'm gonna keep sharing all the love for these things with you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining along. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna have to quit. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and thank you for staying for as long as you guys can. You know, if you can't be in some streams or some videos, then that's fine. I do understand, but just thank you guys for being here. It means so much. So just stay tuned for all the new content that's to come, and anything else. I'm very, very much appreciated. Alright, let's continue this story.
That Loopy stole those Soul Reapers from me. But it's such an annoying pain to have to go out and look for other ones. Hey, rookie. What's your story? What do you think you're doing here? Huh. Yeah. I've got nothing to do.
You know what, lady? You've got a real killer bod. Wow, I mean, it's totally luscious. Maybe I'll poke it all full of holes.
Whew, man, just in time. Wow, that was close.
And who are you?
Oh, forgive me. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Kisuke Urahara. I run a dinky little store that goes by the name Urahara Shop. I'm absolutely delighted to make your acquaintance. Whoa! Wow. Well, now that's a new one. What do you call that technique? I've never seen it before.
You want to know its name? That was called a bala. It's a projectile that's made of hardened spiritual pressure. It's not as strong as a cerro, but then, on the plus side, it's about 20 times faster. How do you like them? Not so easy to dodge, are they, huh? Die! Die, you clog-wearing freak!
That's the guy who got in my way. I seriously wanted to kill him. Stupid Yami. I'll bet he's already finished him off. Oh well, let's get back to the business at hand, okay, folks? Seriously, what was that hippie thinking? Showing up like he was going to save the day, but just getting himself killed, and super quickly. Oh well, whatever. I guess there's nowhere to hide when you're outnumbered 8-3.
You know what? I've been doing some thinking. You talk a lot.
So, what's the deal?
I really can't stand bombastic windbags like you. They all make me sick.
Hey, lady, come on now. Have you forgotten whose tentacles are all wrapped around you? Your life is being held, cradled in my hands right now. If you make me mad, I will perforate you!
It's important that you never ignore your opponent. You are being far too careless. Haven't you ever heard the words, ready-minded?
Huh? You're still alive?
My Hyorin.
Damn, Toshiro played you, bro. He played you.
As long as there's water around, it will always reform.
Crap!
Don't just stop. You're finished now. Thanks to your negligence, I'm fully prepared. I had more than enough time to get ready. Your weapon may seem impressive because it has 8 arms, but then again, mine has all the water in the atmosphere at its disposal.
What?
You've been played.
Sorry. I guess 8 wasn't quite enough, was it?
So be continued. On to the next one. Looks like we're gonna do a fight.
Oh, really? Are you serious? They got Loopy? Damn it. That's what you get for underestimating them. If we don't take care of these guys...
Lord Eisen is sure to punish us.
Urahara? He's a paddock.
How? How can you...
What? Still be alive? Oh! Well, how do you think?
Hey, cut that out. It's irritating. Stop finishing
my sentences.
My sentences for me! Ha! Idiot! What's it feel like to be shattered?
He's fine, bro.
I think I've
He's
seen
chilling.
just about enough of that technique. You won't hit me again.
Oh my god, is this the first fight where we're actually playing Urahara? Okay. So defeat Yami. We have the real moment, land a Keycon move. Secret mission, activate spiritual pressure 1. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. And then clear with 6 or more health bars. Oh boy, let's see if we can do that. Oh, he's kind of fast. Okay, Urahara. Okay, I have to beat him without having any health destroyed. That's actually gonna be kind of hard. Got him.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
Yo, you know what I think when I think of Urahara? I think Kakashi Sensei from Naruto. He's quiet, but you know he's powerful, and then when he finally fights, you're like, holy crap!
Do you? You're under a misconception. You thought your little barrage of Bala all hit me. So you must be asking yourself, why am I still standing, right? Well, this is the secret.
What the?
A portable key guy.
This guy.
What is that? I've never even heard of it before.
Because you're dumb.
Of course not. I've never shown it to anyone else before this. I have to say, making it was one thing, but using it is another matter altogether. Although, to be honest, I'm probably the only one who could. It makes an excellent decoy, but the switching places part is tricky. Well, how'd I do? Come on, give it to me straight. Did you notice when I changed? Could you tell when I made the switch?
Nah, bro, you got played.
My spiritual pressure will blow you away.
Dang. Okay. Hold on. Got him.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
Got him. What does he need? 2 more bars? 4. Yeah, 2 more health bars for him. He's dead. Ow. Got him.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
I'll kill you. I swear. Screw you. Now you make me mad.
What a shame. You had it coming.
Dang. Is that gonna kill? No, it does not. Got him. He's dead.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime.
Oh my god, Urahara is so freaking cool, man.
Me? Losing?
Yeah, he destroyed him. That's just sad.
We're through here.
No!
They got saved? That's
really
BS, man. You guys ran away like little...
thing, Mr. Captain. Whatever you do, don't forget my face.
Yeah, you're gonna get beaten. I don't care, bro.
The next time that we meet, I'll twist your little face off, and I'll smash it into tiny little bits!
Yeah, okay, you just talk, bro. You're not gonna be able to do it. Okay. What's next? Is this it? Yeah, this is the last one. We're at 97. Okay, we're about to finish the Visored arc. Let's go.
Negación!
I sense traces of its spiritual pressure. It seems you've acquired a new power. But it's so insignificant. Anyway, it's over. There's nothing you can do now. The sun has set. This day was ours.
Kisuke Urahara. I know what they say about him, but he remains a mystery.
And he's tough.
He's been deep in thought ever since the Arankars departed. In any case, given the number of Espada that were involved, we got off easy, all things considered. We made a grave miscalculation. The Arankars are fully operational and ready to fight. We have to get ready for battle immediately. And, at the same time, somehow hold out hope that even with such preparations, it's not already too late. Rangiku, were you able to contact the Soul Society?
No.
All right.
I can't get through to Orihime at the Soul Society. Is there some kind of Reiha interference? Ichigo.
I'm afraid this is the best I can do. My power is not exactly the same thing as healing someone. It's more like a regression of space. In order to activate it and employ it effectively, what I need to do is accurately identify the subject I am regressing. Right now, the spiritual pressures of both the Arankar and Ichigo are intermingling together inside of the wound that he received earlier. At this point, I've done all I can do. The rest of it is out of my hands. In order for him to make a full recovery and regain his health, he needs to stay far away from those of us who possess hollow-like spiritual pressure. Take him home and put him to bed so he can rest and recover. That's the best possible treatment that I can recommend for him right now.
All right. Thank you. Ichigo, who were those guys anyway? What are you after here? What kind of power are you about to gain? What happened? Why did the Arankars suddenly break off their attack and withdraw? I don't understand any of this. No, I'm getting confused. I'd better go outside and cool off.
No, Yuzu, don't! Come on, Ichigo needs to rest right now. But, Kari...
Do you think it'd be okay if I eat in there?
Yes, please do. I'm sure that he'd really like that.
Heed? Who is Heed? This is gonna say to be continued. I swear to God.
Right. Well, then...
Oh, it's Orihime. Oh, right!
Sorry.
It's kind of creepy.
Here, take this. It will wrap itself around you, enclosing you in a special spiritual membrane.
You can't trust
With it surrounding
him.
you, only we Arankars will be able to see you. And, at the same time, it will allow you to pass through solid objects. Make sure you never take it off.
All right.
Now then, you have 12 hours before we depart. You may say goodbye, but just to one person. However, if that person becomes aware of your presence, that recognition will violate our agreement. You have until midnight. Do what you have to do by then, and report to the designated location. Don't forget, you may say goodbye to one and only one person.
To one person.
And she chooses Ichigo. Oh, man.
There's so many. If I'm saying goodbye, there are lots of people I'd like to say it to. I mean, Tatsuki, Chad, Uryu, Rukia. So, Yuzu and Karin, the two of them ate dinner in here tonight. Yeah. You were feeling nostalgic. You missed your brother, huh? You wanted to eat dinner together with Ichigo in his room.
What the hell? How do you know this about me?
Ichigo's room.
Uh-oh.
This is the first time I've ever seen it. I've never been in here before.
I feel like you're lying.
It kinda smells like him.
That's weird. How do you know it smells like me? You've been smelling me? Uh-oh.
I just can't do it.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Look at me. What am I even doing with myself here?
This is sad.
Ichigo. It's funny. There were so many things that I wanted to. I thought about becoming a teacher, or maybe even an astronaut. I wanted to open a bakery. Or go to a donut shop and ask for one of everything. Or treat myself to all the flavors in an ice cream truck. If only there were 5 of me. If there were, then I could be born in 5 different towns. Eat 5 different meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
that's what you're worried about?
Different jobs. And then, all 5 of me could fall in love with the same guy.
Yo, this is insane! She said it though! She said it! She admitted it!
Thank you, Ichigo. Goodbye.
Oh my god. There it is, to be continued. I was dreading that. Oh man. This is really sad, guys. Well, that is the end of the Visored arc, or Visored, I don't know how to say it. Let's see where we're at. Okay, let's do like 1 or 2 more missions on the Hueco Mundo arc. There are 5 arcs, henceforth 5 chapters, so let's see how much we can get done in this.
Arriving in the world of the living on order.
We're gonna get a recap.
Court Guard squads. Toshiro Hitsugaya and his team follow Sosuke Aizen's movements. They learn a horrible truth. Aizen's true objective is to create the Royal Key, the Oken, the Royal Key. This will require an enriched spirit zone, as well as 100,000 souls, and Karakura Town happens to fulfill both conditions. In order to stop Aizen's ambitions, our heroes resolve to train themselves even further. As if mocking their efforts, the Arrancar launch an attack on a world of the living once again, resulting in the loss of Comrade. The slumbering Ichigo Kurosaki was unaware of this truth.
Welcome. I've been expecting you to show up, Mr. Kurosaki.
The father? No, Ichigo.
How did you know I'd come here?
You're looking for information, aren't you? You want me to tell you how you can get to Waco Mundo, right? Very well then. Okay, it's all ready.
Uh-oh.
I was afraid. I thought that Aizen might target Orihime because of her powers, so I barred her from participating in frontline combat. But it didn't work. It was my mistake entirely. I was simply too concerned with her feelings and too passive about protecting her. And so, that's why I'm prepared to help in any way I can.
Are you sure? You realize that it'll mean going against the Soul Society.
It isn't like this'll be the first time, after all.
Having carried out their ambush on Katakuta Town, the Arankars ceased their onslaught and retreated. By the time that I came to the next morning, all of my wounds had already been healed. I felt traces of someone's spiritual pressure on me. I immediately knew there was only one person who could have done this. Orihime. Called over to Orihime's room by Toshiro, I received a message from the Soul Society. But the only problem was, once I heard it, I wasn't too keen on what they had to say.
This is hard to say, but Orihime Inoue was abducted by an Arankar, and it's possible that she's also been killed.
What? Orihime's not dead! There's no way! Listen, you don't know what you're talking about! My wrist was injured in yesterday's battle, but it was completely healed when I woke up. There were traces of her spiritual pressure on me, and you're telling me that she might be dead?
Yes, it's most regrettable indeed. Of course, if what you are saying is true, then perhaps it is possible that Orihime is still being kept alive somewhere. But then, that would also imply that there was some kind of a betrayal. Had she truly been abducted, it stands to reason that she would not have been allowed to visit you. In other words, if Orihime healed you and subsequently disappeared, then the only logical conclusion we can come to is that she must have left and joined the Arankars of her own free will.
The head captain ordered the Soul Reapers that were in the world of the living to return immediately. Clear as it was that the Arankars were already preparing for a large-scale attack, he needed them at the Soul Society to prepare their strategy and bolster their defenses. Although Renji and Ruki objected to the order, the head captain was smart enough to deploy Byakuya and Kenpachi to force them to come back to the Soul Society just in case. I wasn't asking them to help me. All that I wanted was for them to tell me how to get to Waco Mundo. But they weren't even gonna budge on that. Anyway, the head captain considered my assistance crucial in the coming battle, and so he ordered me to stand by and await further orders in the world of the living. I knew there was zero chance Orihime would ever betray us. I had no doubt she was our friend. Even if it meant having to go against the Soul Society again, I was gonna save Orihime.
You look completely hopeless.
Udio, what the? What are you doing here?
What else? We're going to Waco Mundo with you, aren't we?
Chad!
Mr. Urahara told me everything. We're going with you.
No, I really appreciate it, but... sorry. Neither one of you is strong enough.
Ichigo. So then, was that not strong enough? Ichigo?
Chad.
Just believe in us. Don't try to do it all yourself. We want to help you.
It appears you gentlemen are finally ready. In my right hand, the stone that connects the worlds. In my left hand, the blade that binds existence. The black-haired shepherd, the chair of the noose. I strike the ibis when the clouds gather. This is the opening the Arankars used to enter this world. It's called the Garganta. There is no solid ground beyond. There's only a furor of reishi. Each of you must create his own path out of that reishi. Go toward the darkness, and you will arrive at Waco Mundo.
All right. Let's go.
All right, let's do another story one. Let's try to get 10%. We'll see. I'm just trying to see if we can get 10% complete.
Welcome. This is our palace, Las Noches. Orihime Inoue. That's your name, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to rush you, but will you show me that power of yours, Orihime?
Yes.
There are a few here who aren't completely convinced of the value of your powers. Isn't that right, Lupi?
Yes, that's right. So our battle was just a diversion to get one stupid girl. Seriously, how could she be worth all that?
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd get injured so severely. Orihime, would you please demonstrate your powers for us? By healing Grimjow's left arm.
Yeah, right! That's crazy, Lord Aizen! It's gone! Director General Tosin chopped it off! How can you heal something that's not there? She's not a god!
So Tenkishun, I reject.
Hey! Did you hear what I said, girl? If it doesn't work, I'm going to kill you. If your powers are bogus, then there's no reason to keep you alive. How? This goes way beyond some mere healing ability. Just what did you do, girl?
Good question. Old Kiora is of the belief that it could be a form of temporal or spatial regression.
No way! How could a human possess such a power? It's totally impossible!
Indeed. It's neither of those things. Instead, it's a rejection of phenomena. What her powers do is to limit, reject, and deny any and all phenomena that have affected her subject. She can make it as if the damage never even happened in the first place. As you can probably tell, this is far more than temporal or spatial regression. In fact, it oversteps the limitations set by the gods. In short, her powers violate divine law.
What?
Hey, girl. Heal one more thing.
What do you think you're doing, Green Jow? Green Jow!
just this. Bye-bye, number 6.
It's back! My power is back! I am the Sexta Espada, Grimmjow!
By the way, Uryu, I heard something about you. Mr. Urahara said that you made a deal with your father. In exchange for the training he gave you, I thought that the agreement was that you're supposed to stay away from Soul Reapers and their friends from now on. Isn't that right?
Are you serious? Nobody told me. Is that true?
Yes, that's right.
I don't get it. The Soul Society may have gone, but even so, I'm still a Soul Reaper.
You're wrong. You're a substitute Soul Reaper, remember? And besides, you're currently at odds with the Soul Society. So, in other words, you are neither a true Soul Reaper nor their ally, which means that there's nothing to keep me from helping you out.
You're splitting hairs.
I prefer to think of it as a loophole.
What's it matter? What's the difference?
Hey, shut up. Just whose side are you on anyway?
But we're enemies! Huh? What the? If you ask me, this looks solid enough. I thought Waco Mundo would be more, I don't know, slimy or something.
Lower your voice, Ichigo. I seriously doubt that our breaking could have gone unnoticed.
Is this really Waco Mundo?
Did you hear what I said? First, we need to find a hiding place. Then...
Who the hell are you wimps?
What?
All right, just where do you think you're going, intruder?
Another one. There had to be more than one in a place like this. Well, it looks like we're trapped now.
Yeah, well, whatever. Chad, Uryu, both of you stand back. What the hell, Chad?
You just stand back, Ichigo.
We'll...
handle this.
What is that thing, Uryu? Is that some kind of bow?
Come on. What do you think? Of course it is. Do you actually believe I'd use any other weapon? This is my new spirit bow. Ginrei Kojaku.
Let's go. This is the end. Come. Let's go. See that? This is the end. This is the end.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Damn it. Stupid human.
That's right. But then, I'm no ordinary human. I'm a Quincy.
A Quincy? A superior kind of human? I've never heard of them before.
You haven't? You should be ashamed of your ignorance.
Don't take me! Strike back! You'll never come back down!
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Lose and perish!
Damn that stupid human.
I already told you, I'm a Quincy. Now listen up. I want you to deliver a message to Eisen for me. Tell him a Quincy is here. Tell him that it isn't the Soul Reapers he should be afraid of, but the Quincy. What was that?
It's gonna collapse!
Gee! I wonder why that is!
Nope. You see, this room is designed to self-destruct. We're the appointed guardians of this place. It's our job to eliminate anyone that tries to enter Las Noches by this route. If we lose, we crumble away, and the room goes with us. Remember this well, humans. That's the kind of enemy you're up against. That's who we are.
Anyway, let's make for the stairs! Hurry!
He should fear you, huh? Is that right? It's a pretty bold statement for you to make, Quincy. But it's clear that you don't understand. You don't get Lord Eisen. You see, he fears no one. That's the reason why we follow him. That's the reason why we flock to his banner. To we who were born from fear, the path he walks, the path of fearlessness, shimmers like moonlight amid the darkness. In short, he is...
Welcome back. Alright, next mission. These three just look like booklet cutscenes. Alright, let's see. Let's get it over with.
We have some intruders.
What? Intruders?
Is that Eisen? Because it just says question mark.
Underground Passage 22 has self-destructed.
Oh, that's so? They picked an awfully far-off spot to try to break in through.
You can say that again. It would have been a whole lot of fun if they'd managed to break right into the throne room instead.
Excellent.
Shut up. I'm trying to sleep over here. Stop screaming.
Good morning.
There's Eisen, Keen, and Thompson.
But first, let's have some tea.
Tea? Bro, I don't think tea is... or should be the main focus, bro.
There are 3 intruders. Uryu Ishida, Yasutora Sato, and Ichigo Kurosaki.
What?
Don't underestimate them. The 3 of them were among the Ryoka that previously invaded the Soul Society. Together, they were able to defy the 13 court guard squads.
There were 4 then. They're 1 short this time. So who's missing?
Orihime Inoue.
So they've come to rescue their friend, have they?
I like it.
Who is that?
Pretty weak.
Are you
Is he powerful? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember some of these characters. I never got to finish the original anime.
I didn't mean it like that. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
I stopped.
What's the deal anyway?
And this isn't really a spoiler. If you've been watching along, you kind of already know where this is going. I stopped as soon as the fight between Aizen and Ichigo. This Aizen that you see up here at the table with the brown hair, I started as soon as that fight began. I mean, I stopped. That's where I stopped.
Sit down.
I don't remember some of these characters. The only one I remember besides Aizen is Grimmjow.
Grimmjow?
He was the more standout, and Equalora. Those two were the huge standouts of the anime. Besides Aizen as a Rancars, and I love them. Grimmjow's tough, Equalora's tough, and so is Aizen. The others I don't remember. I don't even remember them by faces or names.
Now we understand each other.
So I don't know if they're tough. They're not able to beat Ichigo and his friends though. I do know that. They are another level of tough.
Now then, as you can see, 3 enemies have arrived. I wouldn't underestimate them, but there's no need for excessive
that's
alarm.
Aizen right there that's standing up and talking. Equalora's the one in the corner with a helmet. And then, obviously, Grimmjow's the one that has the scar and the blue hair. He already ran off. I don't remember any of these other characters. They could have been important afterwards. I don't remember them. That's Equalora right there in the corner.
Will be able to defeat you.
I stopped collecting the books at the manga at volume 63. The whole series, the manga ended at volume 74. So I actually stopped 10 volumes before the series ended. I didn't know, or else I would have continued. But there was just so many series coming out at the time that I was collecting that I didn't have money at the time to collect like 15 series of books every month, so I said I was going to take a break and come back when it was done, and I haven't. And then they came out with the anime for the last arc. They came back after so many long years of no anime with the last arc of Bleach a couple years back, 1,000-Year Blood War. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna watch it, but I have to rewatch the show, which I still haven't yet done because I never finished it. And then I said I'm going to collect the rest of the manga, which I'm working on. I'll probably do that within the next 2 or 3 months.
Once I get the hang of it,
I think I'm trying. I don't know when. Maybe July. I'll have all the books. I was just so surprised that the manga ended. Like shortly after I stopped, and I was kind of mad at myself. I was like, God dang it! I could have just continued and been done with the manga. Yeah, I collect a lot of them. Like, maybe one day I'll upload like a video showing you guys like my collections. Right now, my favorite anime is Naruto. So I have all the Naruto books. That's 72 volumes. I have all the spin-offs they made that aren't manga. They're actually regular books with words. There's, I think, 12 of those. And then I have the whole anime for the original and Naruto Shippuden, which is the whole Naruto. I have that. And then I have the Boruto. I have currently all the up-to-date Boruto manga, which is the it's like the continuation of Naruto with the kids and stuff. The manga's good, the anime is not so good. So I have that. I have World Trigger, which I think is a really underrated anime. I have those collected up to date. I have the whole series. I have all the My Hero books. The final volume comes out in June. So I have all the books except for the final volume. I will get it in June when it comes out. I have all the Eden Zero books up to date because I love Eden Zero. I have all the Fairy Tail books. Well, I have the series of Fairy Tail. I'm going to try to collect the books. There's just so many volumes. There's 63 volumes. So I'm going to wait a little bit, and then I'm going to get those. And I like romance animes. I mentioned that earlier, so I have all... Currently up to date, I have the Rent a Girlfriend series. Love that series. The quintessential quintuplets, love that series as well. What else?
And I'm Pesce's older brother, Dondinchaka, see?
Trying to think what else. What else do I have?
Arankars have families and pets and stuff?
How rude.
Oh, Cafe Terrace and its Goddesses, great anime. I have all the manga volumes currently up to date for that series as well. I'm trying to think what else. What else? It's Essential Quintuplets.
This is so weird. Are you really Arankars? It's just, you're all so different from the Arankars that we met in the world of the living.
Oh, yeah, of course we are. Those guys are
Dragon Ball Super. So I have all the volumes currently for Dragon Ball Super. I have all the volumes for Dragon Ball Z completed. Dragon Ball as well. GT. Demon Slayer, I have the whole series. All the way up to volume 23, which is the final volume. I have all the animes collected currently for Demon Slayer as well as Dragon Ball.
You know, come to think of it, you guys are even less like Arankars than we are.
Books. I'm trying to think books.
Masks,
There's like 2 romance animes I can't think of right now that I have collected.
What's going on here? Just what are you guys?
I did say that Cafe Terrace and his Goddesses, right? That anime is really good. The manga's pretty good too. I'm trying to think what else.
Uryu Ishida.
I can't remember. Something Miss Nagatoro. Oh, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. The manga, I have those collected up to date. The anime's not finished, but I have the current set of volumes caught up to date with that one.
How did I not see it right from the
And then,
Arankars don't want to go to Las Noches.
what else? Bleach, I have... So, something happened with my family a couple years back. I'm not going to get into that because that's like a bit personal. But, I don't have all the volumes of Bleach currently that I collected. I had all 63 volumes. But something happened. I only have a couple. I have like maybe 10 and they're scattered. They're not in order. They're all over the place. So I am going to have to get like all the other books all over again. So unfortunately, there's that. But I do have quite a bit of those as well.
Yeah, let's just get away from them for now.
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the volumes I have. Those are just most of the series that I find like worthy of collecting, just because I absolutely fell in love with them from like day one, and they hold a place in my heart. Whether they got finished or not, I'm still enjoying them. Like obviously, Dragon Ball Super, the manga's not finished. Boruto, the manga's not finished.
Rukia.
Eden Zero's not finished. My Hero is almost done. They made a second series though.
You idiot! Why did you come to Wake Mundo? Why didn't you just wait for us to come back?
'Cause I wasn't totally sure if you were gonna come back.
We would have come. It wouldn't have mattered what it took. Stupid jerk. That was our intention from the beginning.
I think that's it though. I really think that's it.
Why couldn't you trust us?
Just a comment.
Would it really have been that hard?
You could also make your own manga. Yes, I do know that. I don't know. I'm not good when it comes to creativity like that. The only creative stuff I know how to do is draw.
But let me tell you,
and I haven't drawn in so long. I feel like it would be bad.
Ask you that again. Let's go. Get up.
Oh, Fairy Tail. So, what I don't have the original Fairy Tail manga.
By the way, what's with the capes?
In my collection.
Is there a sale or something?
I have a couple of Full Metal Alchemist books, but not the whole series.
To bring them along with us because of the
but yeah, for
that are known to occur here.
Fairy Tail, I don't have the original, which is all 63 volumes. But I have the continuation series, which is Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest.
You mean Byakuya sent you
I have
to
all
Wake
the
Mundo?
volumes up to date currently that are out. So I have been collecting those since volume 1. The other anime that I couldn't remember was... There's 2 of them. There's Radiant. I have all 18 volumes of Radiant up to date.
But they didn't
volume 19 doesn't come out till November. Trust me, I write down the dates they come out so I get them day one. I do not miss them when it comes to anime or manga. And the other series I'm talking about that is a Radiant is like an action anime like Bleach and all that stuff. If you love colorful explosions and fights and stuff, Radiant is so good. They do have an anime, although the anime I think only has like one season. That's not the whole series though. I don't think they're still making anime for it. They should, but I don't think they are. But the manga is way further along than the anime. I have them all up to date. The other romance I was talking about is one that surprised me, and it should be getting a second season this year. It's called The 100 Girlfriends That Really, Really Love You. I absolutely love that. I have all 13 volumes up to date so far of that. It's, how do I describe this? It's gonna sound really cheesy. It's basically, that one I have to explain because I really like that one.
I don't get it.
It is...
We're finally here.
It revolves around a main character that's a guy, and for some reason he's
I don't think it's made of.
He's been rejected by 100 girls he has confessed his love to in his whole life, and he gets rejected by all 100 girls. So when he goes to high school, he prays that he can have better luck in high school at a shrine. Funny enough, and the shrine grants his wish because it has like this spirit in it that has magic, which he didn't know. But then the spirit comes out and says your wish is granted. So what happens is, since he's been rejected by 100 girls, now he has to date 100 girls. If he refuses, so they have signs that determine that girl is the one for him to date. If he refuses, that girl dies. So he has to date her or she dies. I know it sounds really weird, but it's pretty simple actually. And the relationship he has with every girl is different and unique. So it's like, you can't come into the anime and say, oh, all these girls are all the same, like, the way he acts with them and the way they act with him, like, they're all the same. No, they're not. They all have their own unique personalities, and I'm not even gonna get into some of them, because I could kind of name their personalities, but they're kind of spoilers, because, put it this way, I'm gonna put it this way, some of the girls in the anime are like schoolmates of him, of course, that makes sense, right? He's going to high school, some of them are schoolmates. Some of them are not. I'm gonna leave it there, I'm not gonna allude more than that, but definitely check out the anime. It has one season on Crunchyroll, and the second season is coming out somewhere this year. Really love that anime. I also recommend the Cafe Terrace and His Goddess. That's a wholesome anime. I do love it. It is romantic, of course, but I love it. It's about a boy again, and he used to live with his grandma at a cafe / house. The grandma turned it into a cafe. So half of it is where they live, and half is the cafe. When he was younger, he went off to college.
I think so.
And he said he'd never come back for his grandma. His grandma wanted him to take over the business. He didn't want to. He wanted to go to college, study, and other things.
Thank you.
Come back
I'm
and sell
grateful to
the
you
cafe.
for bringing us here.
He does.
But if you stay with us any longer,
trying to come back,
your friends will think you
the
betrayed
grandmother's
them.
dead. He meets these 5 girls that were taken in by the grandmother. He feels bad about kicking them out, so he makes a deal with them. But then he finds out they're really good at the cafe, and the cafe is making a ton of money, which is why the house was paid off and everything like that. And the grandma loved the cafe, so over the time they convince him to keep the cafe for his grandmother, and instead of selling it, he keeps it. He runs it with the 5 girls, and he builds a great bond with all of them. It is such a wholesome anime. I love it. I really do love that one as well. And then the Miss Nagatoro, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, another great one. That one has a bit of a twist, which is why I ended up liking it. It's not like normal romance animes. What happens is this guy falls, kind of runs into this girl, which her name is Miss Nagatoro, and she, he doesn't like her right off the bat, but he grows to like her as a person.
Try them all.
But that's because he never really got to know her. And then when he does, he finds out she just likes toying with him. That's why I says don't toy with me. But her way of toying with him is because she grows, she starts to grow feelings with him. So rather than say, yeah, I like you or whatever, and her friends make fun of her, because he's a nerd, right? Her friends make fun of her and people don't like her and judge her because she has this over personality for just messing with people, being a bully and mocking them, right? So she has to keep that personality up, and she does it with him, but she grows to like him. But to like him, to show she likes him and not give away her feelings for him to anyone else, she still mocks him, but she
We'll each
also
take a
does
different
special
path.
things with him that she wouldn't do with anyone
All
else.
right.
And that's how he grows
But I
to
think
know
we ought
that
to
she
do a little
loves him.
charm before
So that
we
one
head on
is
out.
kind of not what I expected.
Charm.
What's your favorite anime character? It's my favorite anime.
It's an old
Naruto.
tradition that goes way
I don't
back.
have to think
The
about
13
that.
court
He will
guard
always
squads
be.
used to do one before a big battle.
Naruto is my favorite, and nothing
the
to this
truth,
day has beat it.
we
And
don't
I
do
don't
it
think
very
anything
much
will,
anymore.
because
But I thought that this
of
might
how
be a good
grounded
time
it
to
was. It's an
revive the
older anime. It was part when I was younger of the big three, which was One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball.
All right.
And Naruto is that old, literally.
Like that. I'm embarrassed enough.
I don't know. I just like him. I relate to Naruto as a character so much. Like his quirks, how he is as a person. That is me. A little bit mixed in with Sasuke, which is his best friend in that show. I have a lot of traits from him as well. So I'm a mixture of both of them. So I relate to him so much that I love him as a main character, and I love him as a character in general. So. Nothing will ever beat that anime for me. It could be the most greatest anime, it could be a 10 out of 10, but for some reason, I can never, ever put something above Naruto for me because,
What are you into peeping now?
not just the characters in it, but the story that happened for some of the story, I'm gonna say some of it because they lead into a war, they're ninjas and stuff like that, obviously, but some of the story in there, it hits home for me. It's stuff I have went through. It's stuff that I had to grow with and stuff, and that's why that story means so much to me. So I feel like, I guess it is being biased, but no matter what, nothing will ever beat that for me because the story and the characters in that I relate so much to. Not just what happens to them, but what made them strong, what gave them strength, their ideals that they kept for so long throughout the whole series. That is all me. I relate to. It touches home in my heart with me, and nothing out there has done that for me yet. Nothing, and I don't think anything ever will. That was just a different story, and it came out during a different time, like years back. I think it ended like 7 to 8 years ago. Regardless, that story I don't think can be replicated again in the way that one made me feel with any other anime.
How's that little pet of ours doing?
So that one will always be my favorite anime, and it will always have my favorite characters. Obviously, I have other favorite characters, but like you're asking number one, and that is Naruto. For sure.
How's the discipline
there are
going?
3 other anime. I've watched a lot of romance animes, but I like to recommend animes that
Are you curious?
I guess a lot of people don't know about. Or maybe for people who love romance but haven't given it too much of a shot. I recommend a lot of animes that I fell in love with that I actually think are pretty good and I like to other people.
Before she even got here, she never
There is... there are 2 that come to mind that I recommend. Well, there's 3. There's 3 I recommend that everyone should watch if you love romance anime. One is Toradora. The ending to Toradora is a little bittersweet. It's good and bad because it leaves you wanting more, but that's it. But it's so good. And the romance doesn't happen until like the last couple episodes, and then the last couple episodes are full of love. I love it.
Such a gift. A little reprieve when she was in a state of terror, and letting her bid farewell to a friend.
So Toradora is one I recommend everyone who loves romance animes check out. The other one is called Golden Time. It's a really older anime, but it is so freaking good. That is one of my favorite romance animes, Golden Time. So I recommend that one. That one, to explain it briefly, it's about a boy that loved a girl. When they were in high school, he confesses his love to her. She says, "Let me think on it. Let me give you my reply the next day." And the next day, he was supposed to meet her on their favorite bridge that they love, and he gets hit.
Surely that has to be a mistake.
By a not really like a car, I guess it's like a moped or a motorcycle, but, you know, he gets hit, he ends up losing his memory, so he forgets about Linda. That was the girl he confessed his love to. She was gonna, ironically, she was gonna give an answer to him that he wasn't expecting to get, because he had confessed his love to her like 4 times. And on the 5th time was when they graduated, and then that's when she finally considered it. She's like, you know what, I'll think on it, wait till the next day.
has
and
totally abandoned her.
yeah, his accident happens, so he forgets about her completely. He then goes on to college, and just by luck, they end up at the same college, and he slowly starts to get his memories back, hanging out with her because they become friends again, hanging out with her, and she remembers him, he just doesn't remember her. So he slowly starts getting his memories back, but while that happens, he meets a guy, and that guy that he runs all along to is kind of like him, weird, awkward, stuff like that, and they run across each other, they're having problems, they help each other out, they become friends. Well, he eventually finds out that that guy has a fiance that was arranged by the parents, but he doesn't like her. Well,
thank you so much for coming.
She's crazy.
There's something
literally.
I want to show you.
And our main character eventually falls in love with her. And while he's in love with her, this Linda, he starts getting his memories back from Linda. So it's a whole problematic situation. You would like this manga. Its name is The Weakest Gamer Began a Journey to Pick Up That. I'll check it out. If it's on Crunchyroll, I will add it to my list and I will check it out. I have a whole backlog of anime on Crunchyroll to watch, so I will check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. But yeah, so stuff happens.
Turning hollows into
Obviously, eventually he gets his full memory back from what happened and he remembers. And ultimately, it's hard for him, but he has to choose between Linda and this new girl. And man, it is. It's such a great anime. That's another one I recommend anyone who loves romantic animes watch. Golden Time is amazing. So far, Toradora and Golden Time, highly recommend both those. Now the third one, I feel like the third one, I already mentioned it, so I feel like the third one a lot of people have watched already. It has 3 seasons, and the 4th season isn't a season, it's a movie. So that's the whole series, it's 3 seasons in a movie. Or it's 2 seasons in a movie, my bad, 2 seasons in a movie. The third one wasn't made into a season, it was just made into a movie, and that's the full story. So it's called The Quintessential Quintuplets. That is one... That's another one I love. I don't like the ending because what happens is what no fan wanted. But basically, there's 4 girls, and they're all dumb. Well, they're all dumb in their own way.
My mission in Waco Mundo is to destroy the Hokioku.
They're all dumb in their own way. So basically, they're not good. They're not doing well in school. So their father pays for a tutor.
What should we do?
To basically help the girls study so they get better at their grades and obviously graduate and then go to good colleges, right? Well, it so happens this guy, the main character, is the one that gets paid by the father to tutor him. And literally within the first episode, he immediately was rude to one of the girls, so they don't want him to tutor them. But he convinces them, along with the father, and then throughout his time with them, you'll see flashbacks of a girl he met when he was young that helped him when he was lost and helped him find his way and was really sweet to him, and he grew to fall in love with her. And when they separated, all he could think was thinking about that girl. Like, oh, I hope I meet that girl one day. Oh, man, I gotta find her again. Like, all he could think about was that girl. Well, funny enough, one of those 4 sisters, or 5 sisters, I don't remember, is that girl. And throughout the show, they will give you hints from the perspective of each of the girls. And trust me, some people got it right off the bat. Were like, it's this girl. And some people were like, I don't know which girl it is. Like, because they kind of try to confuse you and make it seem like it's all of the girls. And that was intentional. However, it's not. It's one. However, again, and I say this is why the fans didn't like the ending, it's not the girl you think it is. It's one that he didn't have very much chemistry with at all until like the end. And it's just, it feels a little rushed, but it is so good. It is still good. Minus the one he chose. Like, obviously I had my 2 favorites, and I feel like a lot of people have their 2 favorites when it came to the girls that we hoped were the one that he had met long ago. And it obviously wasn't those 2 girls. But it wasn't one, it wasn't any of the others that we thought. It was one no one was thinking. And when it happened, we were surprised, but it wasn't a good surprise, like, oh my god. Like, it was like, what the hell? Nobody wanted, they have no chemistry. Like, it was one of those. So, completely caught us off guard, definitely surprised us in the end, but it was still sweet. They were so sweet at the end. Their relationship at the end was believable. I just didn't. No one wanted it to be her, and we were kind of salty about it. So 200 seconds. That's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, I think we could do it. So it is a great anime though, but I mean, set your expectations towards the end of the series if you're going to watch it a little bit low, just because I guarantee you it's not going to be the girl that you want, that you click with a lot, that you think would work better for him, and it's just going to be a girl that you didn't expect. Because it's been like that. I've seen people who have watched the anime, and obviously they didn't read the manga. I didn't read the manga until afterwards. And it is the same girl in the manga, but they didn't know, and they just watched the show, and they loved certain characters' relationships with the main character, and they thought it was her. And then, even if they didn't think it was her, they had hoped it was, because they had a better relationship with him. But it was someone else that didn't have a good relationship, or didn't have chemistry, or she didn't have enough airtime for us to believe the relationship between both of them were real. So, towards the end, a lot of the fans were like, nah. In my head, obviously it's canon that they get together, but in my head, it's canon with the other girls, not this one, because it makes more sense with the others. Still, it's a really good anime, and I really recommend that. So the 3 I recommend anyone who loves romantic anime watch are Toradora, Golden Time, and the quintessential quintuplets. If you have Crunchyroll, if you have an account with Crunchyroll and you watch Crunchyroll, they have the quintessential quintuplets, the first and second season, as well as the movie on there. And they have it in dubbed or subbed, whichever you prefer. They do have Toradora, the full series, on there, and I believe they have Golden Time as well. If they do not, then you will have to watch Golden Time on like one of those free, I guess they call them illegal websites. So you don't have to pay for a subscription for an anime, but yeah, all 3 of those are really great animes for romance. And if you love romance, I guarantee you're gonna love those animes. So I definitely recommend checking those out. It's just, yeah, man, they get underrated no matter what. How did that kill me, bro? What?
You're very
okay. I almost got this guy. I don't like him. Bro looks like a big, what is it? Not a centipede. What is it? Those ones that dig in the ground, and they have a tail and a shell like this. Armadillo. He looks like an armadillo. I don't want to keep guarding. This is going to break my guard. Okay, you know what? There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't able to break his guard sooner. Got him. That's 1. I think I gotta get him 2 more times. It only takes 2 bars of health, right? 3. Okay, yeah, I gotta get him 2 more times. Alright, let's do this then.
Let's speed this up. This is gonna hurt. I can't lose this battle. Let's make this quick.
Dang, I was guarding, that's crazy. Did he soul break me twice? Bro, why does that do so much damage?
Let's speed this up. Don't hold it against me. This is gonna hurt. Let's speed this up. Resist if you can.
Got him. I need to get him one more time. I am terrified that I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, he got me. I'm dead. Right? He's take 3 bars as well. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm failing, man. I'm trying, but I'm failing.
You're very strong. You shouldn't hide your abilities away like that. It's unbecoming and dishonest. If we're gonna fight, then let's face each other openly and honestly.
Don't hold it against me. Resist if you can.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get him.
Don't hold it against me. I'll finish you. I'll finish you. This is gonna hurt. Don't hold it against me.
Got him.
I think this is enough. I hope you forgive me.
Hold on. Damn. Chill farm life at Isekai World. I think I've heard of that. I just haven't watched it. Be careful. Yeah, I'm trying. This guy's good.
I'll finish you. Resist if you can. So, let's go now.
Got him.
I think this is enough.
One more time and he's dead. One more time. That's okay. He got us once. He has one more hit and he's dead. That's fine. I'm fine with that. We got this. Yep, I got it. Got him. He's dead. Yes, sir. He is down.
I only discovered the extent of my power because your attack was so ferocious, Gantenbein.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I couldn't have done it without you. Now, I'm stronger than ever. So I'm not gonna kill you. I wish you good luck.
Damn.
It's strange. I thought we were within the walls, but we're not. We should be under the dome by now. But where's the ceiling? It's always dark outside. The moon never seems to move.
Go! Run!
So...
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That was a tough fight.
What's wrong, Ichigo?
Chad's gone? No. No way. I just gotta keep believing. We swore that we'd all come back alive. Believe. Right now. That's really all that I can do.
There's Orihime.
I'm coming in. You've sensed it, haven't you? That fool Noitora got impatient. He was ordered to wait in his palace, but clearly didn't listen.
Chad's not dead. He's not.
It's food. Eat it.
I'm not hungry.
Would you prefer if I shoved it down your throat? Is that what you want?
Bro, Equalora, stop.
Or perhaps instead I could strap you down and feed you intravenously.
Chad isn't dead.
What do you want me to say? Don't worry, I'm sure he's still alive? Is that the kind of meaningless platitude you'd like to hear? Nonsense. The reason I'm here is not to provide comfort to you. One way or another, all of your friends are going to die soon.
Damn.
One of them just happened to die sooner than the others. That's all. You must have known. Surely you could see that this was coming.
Stop.
That's dark. She doesn't really want to hear that.
Obvious eventuality, then you're clearly a fool, and your friends are nothing but reckless, foolhardy clowns. Can you really not see that? If I were in your place, I'd be disgusted with them for rushing into Hueco Mundo the way they did, offering themselves up like lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah, he's very, very brutal. I don't like him.
I'll be back in an hour's time. If you still haven't eaten by that point, I'll just have to tie you down and force feed you. You can count on it.
Dang. All right. What is that? That is 21%. All right. Yeah, that is very sad. He was messed up for that. Yeah. I mean, I like Equalora as a bad guy because he's so evil. That's why he was one of my favorites with Grimmjow, but I don't like how he treats her like crap. Or anyone. He even treats his own people, like the bad guys with him, like shit too. So I don't like that. We're gonna take a sizable break. Today is straight Bleach content because we're trying to knock it out by Friday for Days Gone next week. So there will be one more video later of Bleach. For right now, we're gonna stop. We did a good amount there. We finished the Visored arc. We are almost 30% on the whole Hueco Mundo arc. So pretty sizable progress we've made, which is good. Who knows? We might come really close to finishing the Hueco Mundo arc today. That would be pretty awesome. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get myself some food to eat. Take care of what else I need to take care of. and then we will come back in I don't know, like an hour or two, and then we'll do as much as we can of the rest of this arc. The way this is going, I think we might actually be able tomorrow to start doing Berserker as well, because we're making sizable differences. Like, we're making a lot of progress in this game that I think I could do one video of Bleach and one of Berserker. We'll see where we're at after the next part later. But yeah, it looks like we might be able to go back to switching between both. But yeah, totally enjoying this. Now I see where we're at now. I'm wondering if they might stop after the Aizen fight between Ichigo, because that was a huge point in the anime. I think they might stop there, which would be insane, because that fight was awesome. It's going to leave you with wanting more, but oh man, I'm excited. So, but yeah, we are going to stop there for today. We're going to come back in a couple of hours. We're going to see how much more of the Hueco Mundo arc we can continue. Stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.